Oy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm in a live trade right now. This thing is either gonna hit TP or like shoot. We have 20 seconds left, so we'll see what happens. It's a bit of an aggressive entry, but we'll see what happens, what occurs with this. This morning has been pretty interesting to say the least. So we're gonna see exactly how everything goes. What are we at? Yeah. All right. So let's see. It's 9:30. Let's see what price decides to do. All right. In every trade we take, guys, you got to be calm and just let the trades play out. If you do what you got to do, you know what I mean? You've done your analysis. You've done everything. Everything should work out in your favor. Okay. There we go. We hit TP. I don't know if you guys heard that sound that just hit. Mr. Hi. Hey, what's going on, guys? We just hit TP. I literally was in this trade. I always try to get on when I'm in a trade. To show you guys the trade that we are taking. Okay, so we just hit TP. Let me see something here real quick. Yeah, we just hit TP. So, yeah, price is shooting. Absolutely shooting. All right, price is shooting towards the downside. We just hit TP. Give me 1 second here. One second, guys. All right, we hit TP, guys. We hit TP. I hope you guys heard the sound of TP being hit on one of my accounts. All right, we hit TP, guys. We hit TP. We're gonna play our congratulations song and all that, but right now I just want to focus on everything that's going on, everything that we got going on over here. Raizaki say Yahoo, what's good, what's good, what's good. Maximus say yo, what's good, and Marcus said let's go, Marcus. I just messaged you, bro, just now. I just realized I haven't checked my phone all morning. I'm like, shoot, Marcus probably messaged me. Marcus is always the first person to say what up to me every morning, bro. Always. He beats everyone else. So shout out to you, Marcus. I appreciate you guys. This morning I got to take this trade, so it's not too bad. It's a 1 to 2, guys, so nothing crazy. I hit TP on this one. Let me show you guys. This morning I was also looking at this. AUDJPY. I missed this. Wife came into the office. She was like, hey, babe. I turn around. This thing started dropping. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Again, I got to limit distractions. But I'm going to see if we can possibly get in. I've been waiting for price to get into this zone. It's gotten into this zone. I want to see if there's a chance for us to get back in. And same with this. Same thing happened with Euro JPY, but not quite. They kind of did the opposite. So, for example, you can see price was, forming a triangle, whatever, towards this side. It broke upwards. This one was forming one of those where price should have done this. Like that. That's what price should have done. And it broke upwards. So I found that very interesting. I don't trade these things, but I'm trying my best to be on point with it. So bear with me, guys. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope your day is far better than mine. What am I doing here? 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I hope your day is far better than mine, guys. All right, so we've already hit TP on this trade, so nice 2% win. Nothing too crazy. Super happy about that. Yeah, so we're gonna see what else we can do. I'm hoping today we can get some more. How was CPI for you guys? Was CPI okay? Was it too crazy? I just watched price do this. When CPI hit, it just did this, and I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? If I go down to the 15, you can see price is still kind of respecting structure, giving us a nice thing there. So let's see. Let's see if we can get in. Should we be brave and enter over here at the break of this? Or am I just wilding out? Should we be brave? Should we be brave and do one of these. You know how some people will enter a trade like this and then like put their stops right about me? My stops always has to be like over here just to be on the safe side, bro, because I don't trust these little lower highs and all that stuff. But we might be able to get a trade, guys. Let's take a look at, what are you guys trading this morning? Marcus said he didn't trade CPI today. Got you. I didn't trade it either. I never trade news. But even then, I looked at it this morning. Oh, let me show you guys on SPX as well what I was looking at. Look at this, though. Oh, wow. SPX is falling. Maybe I should have held. Sheesh. I got to trust myself a little more. We were too over here. I was like, I don't know. I felt weird about it, so I just stuck to my 1 to 2. It's not like the other trade that I said I wanted to get a 1 to 4 that I missed. This one, I was like, let me just get a 1 to 2. But look at what happened over here, guys. This was the only place that I marked up for this morning. Didn't really have anything else in my opinion. And price tapped right into that zone and shot straight up. And if it was another pair that isn't that volatile, I might have got in around somewhere here. Because we've done this with gold live before, guys. So I might have taken that trade. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. All right, I'm hoping that we can have a great day today. I'm hoping we can trade. Learn what Adib said. Hey, what's good, Adib? Welcome back. It's gonna be a great day, guys. We already hit TP, guys. If you're new, we hit TP. Let me put it up here. TP hit. We have to hit our. We have to play our congratulations song, guys. TP hit. Okay, we hit TP, so it's a good day for me. Monday I missed, but by God's grace, I got it today, bro. I didn't even notice I was trading during news. Oh my God, bro, did you? Luckily went in my direction. Thank God. I was about to say, did you get washed? All right, so we hit TP already. Not too bad. Price is heading back towards this zone. I was anticipating that price was, as you can see, I have this channel here. With patterns like this, to be quite honest, what we're expecting is after price does a whole bunch of this, we're actually expecting to go towards the upside. All right, so we'll see what happens. But we are going to do what we can to catch trades within those zones. All right, look at this. Look at how price fell. I wanted to get back in here, guys. Even though it's a bit of a chase, I want to get back into like here, put my stops here, and then maybe either do this, which is a steep run, right? A 1 to 2, or I was going to try this just to be like edgy or whatever, but we are going to leave it as is. Unfortunately, I missed this one. Let's see what's happening here. I'm wondering if we should get into this. What do you guys think? This, I don't trade like this, man. I do not trade like this. Is it a real account? Yes, I took that trade on a real account. Or are you asking Verd? But I took the trade that hit TP for me this morning was on a real account. Yeah, so should we get into this? Should we get into this trade? Let's see. Yeah, Bert said yes, it was real. So there you go. We both answered you. Whoever you were speaking to, we both gave you an answer. Let's see here. Euro JPY, not sure about that trade. Not sure about Euro JPY, right? It's kind of sus, I won't lie. It didn't play out the way I was expecting at all, to be quite honest. But it did break. It came back into here. So let's see. Maybe we can re-enter. You guys want us to try and re-enter around right here? Put our stops there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that and see if we can get, guys, this is not a signal. Okay, this is me just still experimenting with, oh, okay, still works out. This is me still experimenting with Euro JPY, okay, and Forex as a whole. Let's do that. Were you guys here the other day when we took we took a 100K position on gold and we were already down like 800K? That was hilarious. Yeah, let's try this, man. Let's give it a shot. Let's just see. Let's just see if we can get into a trade. Guys, it's not a signal. Do not take this trade. Somebody actually took the trade last time that we took on Discord. Someone from Discord took the trade that we took last Monday for AUD JPY. Okay, so AUD JPY. We'll see how these play out. But for me personally, I didn't think I was even going to get a trade set up this morning because of the way that SPX 500 was moving. After I saw it tapped into the zone and started doing this, I'm like, But when I continued my analysis, I said, you know what? We're at this very strong zone right here. And I started to look for areas, you know what I mean? Different things of confluence that I looked at, and I said, you know what? This might be a good zone for me to get into. And you guys know I'm testing a new strategy. That's why I'm getting in areas like here. You guys know that before, I always wait for like if we're going up here, it has to do something like this and then retrace, and then I get in. but I'm not doing that now because I'm testing a new strategy and it's based off of different factors. So it seems to be doing very well. I think it's really good for this season. I want to see how it performs overall. And usually I would back test it a little bit more. I literally took like 10 trades. It won like 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying this. So I've been trying it in the live market. Don't do that, guys. Always back test. My other strategy that I show you guys, I back tested that for like years, okay, to make sure that it was not bulletproof, but solid. All right. So Marcus said, why not? Why not? All right, man. So we're in this trade. Well, not this one. We're in here. Oh, not yet. Okay, we'll see what happens. Steven said, good morning. What's good, Steven? Welcome back. Welcome back. We hit TP. And for those of you who are just joining, we hit TP with SPX 500 already. Had a quick 1 to 2 scalp. Quick 2%. Happy with that. But obviously, as you can see, I got to trust this new strategy I'm trying. I got to trust it way more because last time it hit a nice 1 to 4, but look at today. Bro, we might be able to pass a challenge with this one, bro. Oh my gosh. The thing is, you can never tell where it's going, right? That's the interesting part. Can never tell. Bro, what does it actually mean when a candle have a... Gosh, I got to move this again. 1 second. When a candle has a very long wick. Well, to be honest, if a candle has a... Let me see if I can find you a candle like that. If a candle has a very long wick, all that... So, I don't know if you might be new, but let me just... explain candlesticks to you very quickly. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, perfect. Here's one. You see this one here? I'm going to highlight it. Okay, for you. Let's see if I can. Okay, you see this candle right here? This candle? All right. So candlesticks, right, are comprised of 4 positions. You have the open, right, the close, the high of the candle, and the low of the candle. So I'll give you an example. This candle right here, If I'm telling you basic stuff you already know, you can just cut me off, all right? Because I explaining this stuff is kind of annoying. But anyhow, this right here would be considered the high of the candle. All right? This is the high of the candle. This would be the candle's low. Okay? Let me just change that real quick. This would be the candle's low. All right? This right here, that makes up that part of the body. That's the candle's opening price. All right. That's the candle's opening price. And then this right here, which happens to be the low, would also be the closing price. Now, a candle, like I said, is composed of these 4 positions. So let me put here low slash. Probably not the best candle because you want to see all 4 positions. But I'll do a different one if I have to. But long story short, this is what a candle, or let me use this one instead. All right. So we have this candle's high. We have this candle's opening price. We have this candle's low. Okay. And then we have the candles right above it. This other part right there. That's the... Oh gosh, this is so terrible, bro. I'm choosing the worst candles as an example. But that would be the closing price right there. All right. Okay, cool. So what this means... is that the candle, this candle you're looking at, first, it opened when the candle started on the 15-minute chart. It opened at this price level. It went up a little bit, okay? And then it shot all the way down to this level. And then it ended up closing here. That's why it's red. It's a bearish candle. If it was blue or green, it would be the opposite. It would mean that price opened up right here at where it's supposed to close, where it says closing. It would have went down a little bit. That would have been the low. It would have went all the way up here. This would have been the high. And this would have been the closing price. Okay, so when you see a candle like this with a super long wick, all that this means is that, let me use these things now here. Okay, I'm going to put this here real quick, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Real quick. All right, it's going to be a little messy, but all this means is that price started off here. It opened at this price right here. This one right here. This is where it opened. Okay. So price shot all the way up here. And something within this area, whether it's a price level or something like that, the people who were selling or the banks who were in at the time, they wanted to sell at that area. So even though price expanded up to this level, all that selling pressure pushed it right back almost to where it opened. So a long wick just means price traveled to that point but got a massive rejection, and it ended up closing almost at the exact same price point that it opened at. What this tells us in the market is that something up here has a strong like amount of volume, pressure, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there's something within this area here that when price gets to, we should expect price to do the same. It just means price got rejected really strong from that area, right? Price traveled all the way there. It couldn't stay in that area. It couldn't continue in that area. The buyers didn't win that, that transaction. They couldn't keep it at this level. Sellers pushed them all the way back down, and we closed back almost at where we opened. That's all it means. So if you see candles with wicks, it means that price tried to go to that area and it got rejected, whether it's to the downside like this or to the upside like this. And the reason why these candles are very important is because they are sometimes very good signs or indicators that the levels at which they rejected from is a strong level that when we return there, for price, we might get a similar response. So as you can see, when price came kind of back down to this level, it shot up a bit, but then it ended up pushing down. Why? Because there's strong selling pressure in this area. Okay. I wanted to know if it's a candle have a long wick. Does it mean there's a lot of liquidity? Oh, I see. I should have read the chat. I just explained the most basic stuff for like 10 minutes, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, cool. So where were we just now? We went all the way back. Oh, we were on the 15. We were on the 15. Yeah, right here. Okay, cool. So basically, you're trying to figure out if this means it was an area of liquidity. Well, from what I understand, liquidity is defined, right, by a bunch of either equal highs, right, or a bunch of equal lows. Usually, they say a lot of buy stops, sell stops are sitting at those levels. Bob, what's good, bro? I'm glad you can make it today. For those of you who are just joining, we hit TP already this morning. If we held, we would have gotten all the way down here. We have currently this trade that we're looking at for AUD JPY, and we have Euro JPY as well, but it didn't hit our sell limit, but we'll see what happens with those. But anyhow, I'm explaining to Adib liquidity. Now, you guys, I'm not an ICT trader or a fanatic, so please take this with a grain of salt. I might even be wrong. But from what I understood from when I was learning about liquidity, it's basically just a bunch of equal highs or equal lows. Sometimes it's in a kind of like this. Some people have like I think it's called trend line liquidity. So you can have something like this. And essentially, when you have a bunch of equal highs and equal lows, there's a bunch of, for example, buy stops sitting here. You see what I'm saying? Or sell stops sitting there. And so what will happen is that price will try to go to an area, especially because the banks are trading, right, with their algorithm or whatever. Apparently, when there's a bunch of equal highs, what the banks want to do is that they want to go to a place where a lot of orders are sitting because they need money before they can go to their position, right? So what they'll do is that they'll let price go into an area like here, take out all these highs, right? And then, what is going on here? Take out all these highs, okay? And then it's going to make its way back down. And so sometimes you might get a candle wick. Sometimes you might get full candles. So sometimes a wick can indicate that there was liquidity sitting there. Sometimes it may not. It depends on the time frame. It depends on how brutal the candle was. There was one that we had on Euro JPY. It just absolutely shot like this on the 15 and then came back down. That's a liquidity grab. Okay, so it really depends. But liquidity, the concept essentially is there's a bunch of equal highs sitting up there, and so this we would call a liquidity pool, and price wants to come take all this money before it goes down, right? Because trading is a transaction of buying and selling. When I sell, somebody on the other side I had to buy their positions. Okay, I had to buy their positions at that point. Okay, so selling is a very hard concept to explain, but when you buy in the market, right? So say for example, I buy right here, I bought right here, and somebody said something about gold. I'm gonna look at it in just a second. I bought right here, right? Essentially, all I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, I'm going to buy at 5464, and I'm hoping that price will go all the way up to, let's say, 5488. When price gets this level, I sell. But when you're selling, it's different. When you're selling, imagine you have an iPhone. An iPhone is worth $1,000, okay? This is going to be a little complex, but I want you guys to stay with me. An iPhone is worth, let's say, $1,000, okay? When I'm selling at a price point, I'm saying, okay, I'm going to buy this iPhone here. I'm going to buy this iPhone from Adib over here. I'm going to keep the iPhone, right? And I'm hoping that the iPhone will lose value. So when I sell, I'm going to get this iPhone. I'm going to sell it for 1,000. When price now reaches, let's say, 800, right? I'm going to buy back the iPhone at 800 and give Adib back his iPhone. And the difference between this is $200. Okay. So what happened is that I essentially took the phone from Adib. I waited till it got lower in price, right? I already sold it for 1,000. I then bought the same iPhone back for Adib, and I just gave him back his iPhone. So I get to keep the difference. The profit I made was when price went down $200. I made $200 by buying it at that high point and giving Adib back his phone. I made $200 selling it at that price. If that makes sense. That's the way it was explained to me. If it doesn't, I'll give you guys a better example. But I want to go take a look at gold real quick. You guys have me explaining some weird stuff this morning, man. What is going on, people? All right, let's see. So let's take a look at gold. Somebody said gold buy. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's see if we can find a nice buy on gold. Oh, bro, I just heard another notification. Let me check my other. Guys, sorry, 1 second. Am I tripping? And another notification, bro. What the heck is going on here? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got to stop doing that because it could go against me really badly. You guys, I had 2 other positions hit TP. Oh, my gosh. So, you guys, this trade on AUDJPY, I was actually in these trades. I set a pending order. This is what happens when my wife... But anyway, she's not on live today. When she comes in here... and I'm working and I'm doing all these things. I have, like, this morning I was setting pending orders. I was doing a bunch of stuff. I canceled this order a couple times because I was expecting price to retrace around here. So I had a pending order for around here. It didn't execute. So I must have set another one for both. That's crazy. Okay, so this hit TP for sure. This one seems to be going towards TP, but they both hit TP. I have it right here. Holy. And they're nice positions, you know. I just made, let me see, 5. Okay, that's 1,000. I made like 1,500 just now. Holy, okay, cool. Anyways, all right, let's see if we can get into a gold buy. Bro, I gotta stop doing that though. That could easily go against me. Sheesh. All right, let's check gold and then we'll check how can you avoid them? I'll explain them to you in a second, Deep, I promise. Yo peeps, what is up? What is up? What's good, show? Welcome back to the live. Welcome back to the family. Welcome back to the chat. I haven't played our good morning song yet, but we're gonna get to that. Right now we're trying to make some money, so I'll do all that later on. Please check Euro AUD. I will. Give me 1 second. Let's do gold first. All right, so gold right now, we're in this zone that we've been at for so long. In fact, we have another chart for gold that we've been using to track our trades and stuff like that. You guys remember last week we took some trades here. Some of you guys were in different positions. We took another position, and here we are. Gold is back at that level. Remember, I kept telling you guys that when you have gold ranging, when price essentially gets to like these levels, you can try and buy. When it gets to these levels, you can sell. The sells seem to be way stronger. We're now asking about buys. So I can see right here that what it seems to be is price is responding off of this 1 hour gap. All right, off of this 1 hour gap. Sometimes I use 1 hour, sometimes I use 15, sometimes I use, yeah, that's it. I don't use 1 minute 5 or anything else. Okay, so what we have to look at right now is what price is doing. Price came and did this. Okay, gave us this channel and then broke down. And then now that it broke down, it's giving us another, what it looks like, maybe wrong, it looks like another mini channel. Okay, so essentially when price is doing this, right, we're expecting to break down. So what are we expecting here? Probably the same thing. Now, price, just so this is not as messy, has already touched this a couple times. Will it come back down? We don't know. What I would be looking for at this point, to be honest, it didn't. Okay, let me get rid of these real quick. Price did not. Let me keep that. That's fine. Price did not really break this low, so I don't like when it does that. Like I needed to break the low, and then I'll be confident to take it towards upside. And considering the fact that it's gold, it might play around this level for a hot minute. So I would say I will still wait. There's a chance that at this zone we might get price to really, skyrocket. Let's say, but I would wait. I would personally wait. If you guys want to get into buys, that's you. I'm personally going to wait to see what occurs right here. Let me actually go to the 5 minute for a second. Let me get rid of these for 2 seconds. Nah, guys, I'm still gonna wait. I could be wrong, right? Like, I mean, the same thing happened this morning on SPX. Where are we at? Wait, there we go. On SPX this morning, this is not my setup, so I didn't take it, but look what happened. Price came right into the zone and shot all the way up. But I don't like to take trades like that because it's not my strategy, right? I took this one instead, got a 1 to 2, which I held. This is passing a challenge in one move. Oh my gosh. The other day I went for a 1 to 4 and I was sick, bro. I missed it because, again, distractions, bro. You guys, if you're trading, put a sign on your door or lock your door or something. Don't let people distract you because, yo, it's the difference between making money and losing money. Trust me. Because I ended up, thank God I won these trades, but I didn't even realize that I had pending orders for these trades and they hit TP by God's grace. So thank God for that. But sheesh. Don't get distracted, guys. Anyways, going back to gold. Let's go back to gold real quick. Going back to gold, you can see prices rising. I am still going to watch it, to be quite honest. I'm still going to watch it to see what happens. In the meantime, let's take a look at what everyone else is looking for. Somebody said check your AUD. What's good, Sammy? Greetings from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining again, man. Love from Nigeria. Thank you, my brother. We're going to take a look at Euro AUD. All right, let's take a look at that real quick. Have we done any analysis on Euro AUD yet? I think so. We have one line here and some stuff over here, so maybe. Right now, Euro AUD is acting weird. Look at this wick. That is diabolical, bro. That wick is insane. But essentially, this is what I'm seeing so far, right? Just to give you guys just a quick glance. You can see that price was going towards the upside. Oh, man. That's not what I wanted to do. You can see that price was, you know what I mean? Up, down, and then we started making bearish movement. Okay, and now we've broken above it. So there's a good chance we might be doing this because we're in an uptrend in this short term. Primarily, this is a price that essentially, after a bit of, let's say, going sideways, broke up, went down, and hasn't been able to break this yet. So we can say we're technically in a downtrend. So we might, right, which might be the reason why we got this strong rejection, because price is determined ultimately to go down. So it's just good to keep in mind knowing that this is primarily maybe a bearish pair, but in the short term of things, when we go to the 4 hour, we can see, right, we were in a bit of a channel. We broke above. Price did wick above here, but it didn't close above here. So what ended up happening is, you can see here, right? Maybe, could be wrong. But essentially, this is where we're at. Now, after we've broken up on the daily, you can see that, again, we were making higher highs and higher lows. Okay. And now we're making lower highs and lower lows. And now we just made a new higher high. So we might be able to find something like that and go towards the upside. Let's see what we can find on here. Let's go down to the 1 hour. All right. So on the 1 hour. Oh, guys, look, we did take some trades on here already. Interesting. This has to be when we were doing it because I don't trade this pair. But anyways, we can see right now that price has broken up. We're in a bit of a uptrend in the short term. I don't like the way that price is forming, to be quite honest. Let me, this seems to be a strong zone. So let me stretch this over there. We may, I mean, you can see price is already moving towards the upside. So we might have missed the move for a buy. But who knows? We might be able to get a sell as well. The last area of importance that we need to watch out for is right here. Okay, so what we can do is we can wait till price gets to over here. And it also coincides with a gap as well. So maybe we can even, right? Maybe we'll see. But anyways, this is the last area of importance. So maybe when price gets to here, we can revisit this. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an alert. We're going to say, price has tapped into FVG / resistance. Okay. And we're going to see what happens because we've already missed this train. All right. This train already took off without us this morning already. Came down here around 8 o'clock. Didn't really give me my pattern, but still you can see price is broken out of this zone. So we got to be super careful. I just got to take this thing away though because it's bothering me. Let me just turn this into a support and resistance line. I don't like the fact that it's red. It's throwing me off. All right. So for Euro AUD right now, I would say I would wait for buys. Sells. I mean, you can also see this strong wick over here as well. That something within this area is pretty strong. And we can see on the 15 that we have a gap right there. And then also another gap right here. I don't like to really use gaps that are, well, I like using gaps that have been used before, but it depends on where it's at. This right here where it's a strong zone, I could dig it. Something like this where price already like used it and then it broke above it, I feel like it's been mitigated, so I don't want to touch that. All right, so for Euro AUD, that's what we're looking at right now. All right, guys. Someone said greetings from, oh no, sorry, Sam said 100 fire. Thank you so much, Sammy. Appreciate all the love and the fire emojis. I'm gonna head out 10. Gotta go look forward to chatting. Yeah, for sure, we're gonna chop it up later on Bob FX. I'll see you in the evening, somewhere in the evening. Just hit me up on Instagram when you're done, and thank you for joining the live. For everybody else who is just joining, we are currently looking at gold. We had AUD JPY that I was looking at. We hit TP on that, so that's awesome. And then we had Euro JPY as well that we hit TP on. Real quick. Where are we at? Right there. Euro JPY. We also hit TP on that. So that's amazing. We're 3 for 3 this morning. It's a great day. You know what this means? This means I can be picky for the rest of the week. I don't have to trade for the rest of the week. I'm up a good amount. So I'm happy with that. And I'm happy because I feel like I'm starting to understand Forex, guys. I feel like our series is going to go really well when we do it. I'll probably start next week, to be quite honest with you guys, but we'll see how it all plays out. In the meantime, we are looking at Euro AUD and gold. All right, so Euro UAD is almost there. Gold is still within this channel, guys. So what I would like to see from gold, for those of you guys who are just joining, what I would like to see from gold is, right, break towards the downside, give us our famous pattern, and I'm in. That's what I would really like to see, right? Let's go, no, sorry, not 30 minutes, the 1 hour. Where we are is an interesting spot. That's the other thing as well. We're in a very interesting spot. Let me take all these drawings off for a second. We're in an interesting spot. So, yeah, guys, I want to see gold go a little lower before we start getting into a trade for buys, to be quite honest. There's a bunch of wicks sitting right here. Oops. I'll just use an order block for now just to highlight it. Let me take all this off. Indicators. It's a bit of a messy chart, guys. I'll probably go to a different chart, but there's a bunch of wicks sitting here. So I don't know. I feel like price might want to retest this level one more time before heading towards the upside. You see what I'm saying? So I want to be a little careful here. So I would personally wait. I have some more to say. Hey guys, what up? No trading for me. I'm at the department. Gosh, I gotta move this. I'm at the Department of Motor Vehicles for a new car tag. Oh, got you. You're at the DMV. That's what's up, bro. Getting a new whip. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. If you just joined, I sound like a broken record, but we hit TP basically on SPX 500. We also hit TP on AUD JPY and Euro JPY. We're 3 for 3 this morning. We're looking for a possible trade on gold and on Euro AUD. All right, so you're not trading today. Don't jump into nothing. We will see how these trades play out. Who else is trading anything else? What else you guys want me to look at while we're here? I've already done what I got to do this morning, so I'm good. Happy about that. Well, we could start off by playing our good morning song. You know what I mean? We have not played a good morning song in a very long time. So let's play good morning to those of you who are joining us for the first time. We have a good morning song that we play for our people. So happy Wednesday, everybody. Good morning to you, and thank you for joining the chat.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
Good morning, good morning. It's a lovely morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are 3 for 3 in our trading, so that is a very good morning. We're hoping to make it 4 for 4, maybe even 5 for 5. Yeah, man. Steven says, and congratulations for the SP. You're right. We didn't play the congratulations song. All right, guys. We got to go back and take a look at these. Tembi said, ha, ha, ha. We're going to play our congratulations song, guys. You ready? Let me go back to SPX 500 real quick, guys. All right. SPX 500, we hit TP on SPX 500. Where are we at? Right there. All right. Quick scalp for a 1 to 2, but you can see it dropped heavily. We also hit TP on AUD JPY and on Euro JPY. We also hit TP. All right, guys. So this, I would say, calls for a congratulations. Congratulations. Where are we at?
Congratulations.
Fire emojis in the chat. We hit 3 for 3 this morning. Congratulations. 3 for 3, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm happy for you. Like play, you have come this far. Nothing can stop you.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, everybody who's winning this morning.
Congratulations. Celebrate you.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, everybody. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. We are extremely happy for you guys.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
Ooh, pardon me. We're extremely happy for everybody who is making the runs this morning, who's winning their trades. Congratulations, everybody who's winning, and everybody who took these trades. Congratulations. We're hoping to make it, like I said, a nice 4 for 4 or maybe even a 5 for 5 day. All right. Ooh, that is hilarious. That always gets me. We're currently looking at a setup on AUD, Euro AUD, and we're also looking at one for XAU USD. All right, guys. Congratulations to everyone this morning. All right, guys, look what's happening now. So price has given us a lower low, and it's starting to push up. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, man, I don't want to do this. Last time we took this trade, it was just like this. We hopped in like right here. We put our stops right below, and then we aimed for, where was it that we were aiming for last time? I think it was like somewhere around, yeah, let's see at the edge of this wick here. Go for 1 to 3. That's what we did last time, but I'm hesitant at this time, guys. I'm hesitant. Oh, what should I do? 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 Nah, guys, I'm going to skip this one, guys. I'm not going to ruin the streak off of this. Because this would be, oh my gosh. Oh my God. If this ends up hitting, that would suck. I should have taken the trade. But I have reservations, bro. Oh, wait, we did tap into the zone. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize. Oh my God, that's why it's going like that. Okay. Guys, we're gonna, all right, let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's, gosh, I don't know what it is, bro. What do you guys think? Should I enter this trade or should I let it be? That's a Ugandan accent for the guy who's saying extremely happy. Oh, okay, that's where that's from. That's fire, but I love that accent. Is that ICT singing? No. It's not ICT singing, man. It is not. Oh, why do I have this like this, man? Sorry, guys. It is not ICT singing. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get I'm going to see if I can get into this trade. I want to see something before I enter. What do you guys think? 3 for 3, bro. Stay out. You might be right, you know. You might be right. I'm definitely not going to take this. This will be a paper trade at best. I don't think I'll take this on my live account. I don't think so. I do not think so, bro. This is tough. This is super tough. And Euro AUD, what's this saying? It's still hovering around there. We'll see what happens. Oops, sorry, guys. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But there's a lot. It broke the low and it tapped into this zone, bro. But look at this wick. Usually with gold, when you're right about gold, it'll just start going. It'll start going. You guys remember the trade we took like last Friday? That trade, as soon as we entered, it just all blue candles, not one red. So, what do you guys think we should do? What do you guys think we should do? Don't make me drive there and shut your computer down. Guys, for those of you who don't know, Mozart makes beats, hence his name, FC Mozart. So he has a disdain and a distaste for the music that we choose over here. You guys remember Mozart's favorite song? Mozart, we gotta give you. And this keeps coming. Let me just close this. We gotta play your favorite song, Mozart. Where's this favorite song? You guys remember Mozart's favorite song? Somebody in the chat said, "Yo, we gotta name this Mozart song." Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I could find the song from Mozart. I think it's this. Let me see. No. No. Yeah, this is Mozart. Guys, this song is dedicated to Mozart.
Tokyo to Wall Street,
He loves this song.
Bitches stacking tall while the haters killing sheep. Crabs saying candlesticks, profits we gon' reap. Foreign money here, sowing seeds getting deep. Currency exchange or the game's a chessboard. Forex wizardry, watching games forward. Indices rise and portfolio adored.
Wait, is it
Press
this
the
one?
code while you snowboard. Foreign money, cashing in, climb the heights.
Nah, I don't think it's this one. Guys, which one is it that Mozart hates? I'm gonna find it. Said, I love all the music you play except that one song. I gotta find the song, bro. Mozart hates that song. Mozart hates the song, guys. We're just waiting right now for gold and Euro AUD. Gold is not giving me the vibes I want. No, that one is actually dope. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not that one. It's not that one. Can I find it? Oh, is it trading in the hood? Let me see. I have so many files, bro. I got it. You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna create a separate folder for this. Let me see. No. I'm gonna find the song from Mozart, guys. I have to. Nope. Nah. Man, Mozart. Did you delete this off my computer for real? I can't find the song. Where did they go? Wait. No. Is it this one?
Woke up in the morning light, cities buzzing, cars in sight. Got my hustle.
Nah, bro. Nah. Yeah, I'll find it after, but I can't find the song, Mozart. I cannot find the song. I want to pay attention to the charts real quick because people are depending on this trade. So let's see if we can get what we're looking for, guys. I don't like the way price is moving. You see this little mini consolidation here that's forming? Price is having a hard time breaking out of this little box here. That can mean many things. But essentially, once it breaks out of this, it should go towards the up or the downside. The way it's acting, it might go to the downside one more time before it goes up. That's my guess. Prediction, guys. Nothing is indicating that to me. It's just a guess. It's a guesstimate. All right. He's like, I hope you trashed it. I'm going to find it, bro. And I'm going to haunt you with that song. I'm going to taunt you and haunt you with that song. Trust me. All right, guys. So you can see gold is still going down. That's why I didn't take this trade. You got to just sometimes try not to, let FOMO take over. Just be patient. Patience pays, guys. I waited all day the other day for that other trade that I missed. Where was it? You guys were here that time when I missed that trade. Man, I almost cried on stream. That trade broke my soul. It was on a different chart. Beautiful 1 to 4. It literally hit that zone, and I'm right, like, man, just literally like a picture perfect type trade, and I missed it. All right, guys. So you guys can see here, price is consolidating within this zone, right? So at the break of this, it should come down a little bit more and then maybe go up, or maybe shoot straight up. We'll see. We will see. What else are you guys trading this morning? I hope you guys are getting good positions, good trades. I was heartbroken on Monday because I did not take that trade, and I was like, man, a 1 to 4. But today, God being so good, I kind of made it back. Technically, with what I made today, I think I hit 3% today with those two trades, because the two Euro JPY and the AUD JPY trade, they were both what's the word I'm looking for? Half positions, right? And the other one was like a 1 to 2. Yeah, so 1 to 3 today I got. Not bad at all. Can't complain. But I gotta stop leaving these things out there. I gotta pay attention to that more so that I don't have trade. Can you imagine? I heard those two sounds and they were for stop losses. I'd be crying. All right, so let's see. So gold is still doing its thing. What else? What else? What else? Is anybody trading right now? Anybody in some trades currently, or no? Chat's a little quiet today. You guys okay today? Or are you guys focused because you're in trades? If you're in trades, I get it. I might be saying this wrong. Is it Javier or is it actually Javier? Let me know. But he said in a gold buy right now. Nice. Okay, cool. I hope you win, man. I hope you win. I hope this thing just out of this consolidation shoots towards the upside. Oh, we finally got the alert. So, guys, oh, man, we got to do one of these today, man. We got to do one of these today. So we have Euro. Yeah, we got to do one of these today. So we can watch both. Okay, and then Euro, AUD. All right, guys, so we're going to wait and see what happens for these two. Someone said oil, please. You're right, man. Oil be going crazy nowadays. Let me see if I can find one on oil as well. Right there. Let's see. Oil. Man, we took a beautiful trade last week on oil. Ooh, look at this. Oops. All right, so right? So oil is literally you guys, oil really respects market structure. Literally respects market structure. It's so clean the way that it sets up. Unfortunately, we kind of missed this push towards the downside. We're also at a very strong zone, it looks like. So anything is possible in terms of retracing towards the upside. We'll be a bit careful. We do have this gap right here. But you guys, to be quite honest, I'm not betting on this. I'm not betting on this just because of where we are. Like, don't get me wrong. We have, you know what I mean? Like, we have price respecting that level before, so it could be strong. But oil loves to just plummet, right? To just sell. So I want to be very careful. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get what we're looking for. If we get a nice push above, this would be so aggressive. I was thinking of getting in right here. That would be so aggressive. But I would take it. It would be a quick scalp to about right here. Maybe like a quick 1 to 2 like that. But that would be super aggressive. That'd be super aggressive. All right, let me get back to these other two here. Oh, gold is starting to break. Gold is starting to break. Let's see how that plays out. All right, guys, for now, I only have, a pair of eyes. I can't look at every single thing at once. But what we can do is this real quick. We can, all right, cool. When oil breaks past this level, we'll say oil is, oops. All right, we'll do it like that for now. Just to, and then over here, we'll put one that says, oil violated FVG. All right, so going back to here, oops, we got to see what's going on for the 2. All right, so gold, look at gold, bro. Gold just loves to play with people's emotions, people's souls, people's hearts. Gold is one of those widowmaker type pairs, man. All right. Javier said both, but both is fine. Cool. K-Dot, so what's up, K-Dot? Welcome back. What's up? I think gold will sell a little bit more. Probably. We'll see what it ends up doing. But if it breaks out of here, there's a good chance we might hit TP though. Because I'm telling you right now, if we see gold like come into this area and start going down, we're cooked. It's most likely a long-term downtrend. We'll see though. So you guys see what happened? Gold was consolidating and look what happened. It broke. Like these things happen over and over and over. You see what I'm saying? That's why people say the market is random. I don't think so. I think there is. I'm not saying an algorithm is controlling everything. I'm just saying that there is. I mean, big banks trade with algorithms anyways. That's probably why we have so much consistency in the market, because they move price certain ways every so often to the point where it's predictable. Look at this, guys. So if we enter this trade, it may not have been bad, but I don't regret it at all. I'm glad I didn't take this trade because anything happened. I don't see anything that convinces me except this. That zone, I was like, that I marked up for you guys, I said should be a strong zone. That's the only thing that made me feel like maybe I can get in here. And then we also broke this low. So maybe that's 2 confluences. Let's see what happens up here. Mozart said CHF JPY 146 pips yesterday on the daily time frame. TPSA swing trade rules. That's what's up, bro. Put some snails in the chat for our swing traders. Put some snails in the chat for our swing traders, man. We celebrate everybody who is doing well. All right, Mozart. You already know what I'm about to say, right? We are very happy for you.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
We're happy for you, Mozart. Congratulations, brother. Kena said the way the markets instantly went up as soon as you said if it goes up, it's hitting TP. Did you code the algorithm for the markets? Nah, bro. Just lots of losses I took. Lots of losses I took that helped me to understand the markets a bit more. You know what I mean? You start to see these things over and over because you know what would happen? I'll give you another example. For example, I would put my entry right here, stop loss below here. And you know what price would do? Price would come. So let's say my TP is like right here. Price would, just like what's happening now. Okay? Price would go like this and then end up shooting down. Because remember, I explained to you guys that usually when price breaks out of a consolidation, okay, you get the expansion. It'll do sometimes all of this before it goes to its intended direction. So I used to get washed in these markets with that, right? So that's why I can kind of call certain things, is just because I've seen it over and over and over, and it's scarred me, it's traumatized me, it's destroyed me. Like gold, for example, has taken the most money, oh my gosh, from me off of any other pair. Oh my god, guys, should we get into oil? Okay, this is just a sample trade, guys. We're just gonna this is just us going for it, all right? We're just gonna push into oil just because there's some momentum from here. Oil likes to plummet, so I won't be surprised if it loses. But this is not a real trade. This is not a signal at all. You don't have enough. You can consider looking for buys when oil breaks this level right here. Okay, we're just being aggressive because that's what we do over here. Let me see if I can aim for another zone. You know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm gonna do this. I'm going to move my TP to here, but at this point right here, I'm gonna close half the trade. All right, guys. For those of you guys who want to know how to do, you know, trades where like you take half off and stuff like that, I'll show you. This is what I used to do all the time. At a 1 to 2, oops, 5,000. All right, that way we can have half the trade off and let the rest run. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with this. All right, guys, here's another one. We can get in super aggressive here depending on what happens. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna put a pending order right there. Okay, stop loss right there. Super aggressive, super. Let's see if we can find some on 15 to give us, yeah, that's perfect, right in that zone. That makes sense to me. All right, guys, these are not signals. This is just me. We're just literally shooting for the stars type of thing. You know what I mean? Like there is no method to this madness. All right, but I'm just showing you guys how I used to get in super aggressive with some of these trades, and it would play out. Gold is doing its thing. Your AUD. Let's see. I don't want to get caught too much, so I want price to really push down. Let's try and get at least a 1 to 2. And bro, what is this? We need way more than that. Let's add. Yeah, let's see. Let's add one more 0. How much would that be? Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, guys. Shoot, I think we just got stopped out somewhere. Yeah, stop loss on Euro AU. Wait, what? Are we already in the trade? Oh, shoot. Okay, cool. That's weird. Didn't see that coming. Gold is doing fairly well. And then, yeah, oil is not doing bad as well, guys. Again, this is not a signal, guys. Don't take these trades. Somebody took, bro, last week we took 2 trades. Somebody took them and sent me the screenshot after. They're like, thank you. I was down and now I'm back up. And I think it was Shosho. Shout out to you, Shosho. I'm very happy that you made money. These are not signals, guys, but sometimes they can play out. All right. Where this is us being aggressive. Price can easily just go up. All right. We haven't seen enough for us to get into sells. All right. I wish this was 11. If this was 11, I'd have even more confidence in the setup because everybody knows what happens at 11. Reversals, baby. Gold looking shaky, not gonna lie. Many FEGs formed on the 15. Oh, I don't like when that happens. Let me take a look at that. He said many FEGs formed on the 15 and on the 1 hour. Oh, I see. There's a bunch in here, a bunch in there. Yeah, I don't know, but we are at this very strong zone that price has not been able to, like, it doesn't even close in that zone. It just wicks up. So, you know what I mean? That's why I was saying that maybe we can get into a buy for here. All right. So let's see what's going on. So this is starting to reverse on us. Oh no, it's reversing. Oh no. All right. And then this is also starting to do the same thing. But guys, hold the line. Well, if you're in a trade, first off, you shouldn't be in a trade. All right. If you're in profit, maybe move your stops to break even or just close out the trade, because these are not signals. These are us just getting in aggressively. They could work. They may not. We will see what happens. All right, guys. Shosho said, ha, not me, bro. It wasn't you, but I'm considering it now with the giveaway account. Oh boy. Shosho, please exercise good self-control, good discipline. Huh? We don't want you to end up on the bad boy list. K-Dot's already, no, was it K-Dot? No, DJ. DJ's on that list, bro. DJ just be doing all sorts of stuff. And K-Dot breaks his rules sometimes, but K-Dot's a very good trader, so, you know what I mean? I need money. I know, Shosho, but you don't want to lose money either, so do with it what you will. Guys, it's not a signal, and I'm not just saying that to be like, oh, it's not a signal, but wink, wink, get in. I mean, like, no, these are not signals, guys. Don't enter these trades, all right? Anything can happen. This is not something I would take. The trades I would have taken, they've already played out. So you guys do with it what you want, all right? Adib said, bro, we all need money. Trust me, all of us, including myself. I was having a conversation with Carmelo the other day, and he was we were talking about like money and like when you get to a certain point, how things change and how things feel and so on and so forth. And I was explaining to him like, money is weird. Don't get me wrong, I'm not rich, right? I'm not rich, but as you start to make a good amount of money, let me just put this in. Once you crack 10K a month, your life quality starts to change. You can afford to do a lot more things, travel, you know, buy the cars you want and buy certain things. And you start to realize that, to be honest, as you keep buying bigger and better things, it's cool, but it doesn't last that long because you get used to it. Like he was asking me, like, you know, like when you go to certain restaurants and stuff, how do you feel? And I was telling him, because of my schedule, my wife's schedule, we don't get to cook as much. So we eat out every day. When people are like, oh, it's our birthday, we're going to such and such restaurant. We went there last week. We go to like the best restaurants in our area in Toronto and Saga. We've been to all of them. We go there randomly. Like maybe tonight. In fact, yesterday we went to the US. We just literally, I was talking to Carmelo when we were on our way to the US. We had an appointment. Then after we just went to the US. So when you start making a certain amount of money, things do change and things get better, but money's not the end all be all. I know I sound like one of those guys who are like, you don't need money. No, you do need money. I'm saying what makes money valuable is that you can do things for the people you love and with the people you love. Money just provides you more opportunity and more freedom in certain things, more options. So it is good in that regard. But if you're trading, guys, don't look at the profits, okay? Look at the percentage. If you lose 2,600, it sounds like a lot, but on this account, it might be 0.5%. In fact, this account is at like $1 million. All right, no, we're at 3 mil. You guys remember? This account is currently at 3,260,000. So 2K on here is not much, right? You see what I'm saying? If it was 3K, it would be like 0.01% or some crazy like that, right? So it really depends on the percentage. Just look at it in terms of percentages. That way, when you lose, you say, oh, I only lost 0.5%. I only lost 1%, which means if I let my next trade play out, I will make what? I will make 2%. I will make 3%. It's just percentages, all right? So try not to focus too much on money. Gold is out here just acting weird, but the way it's behaving, I don't know. I don't like it. You want to see gold breaking with some momentum. Right now, it seems like it's expanding. It might come back down, actually, to take us out before it does what it needs to do. Oil is also playing a weird game. It's close to 1030. What is Euro AUD is also in profit, but not by much. All right, guys. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. We will see. We got to be patient enough to see what's going on. But you guys, when you get into a trade like this, you want to see momentum pushing towards the downside. You don't want this playing around, because this tells me price is going to do one of two things. It's either going to come back into the zone and then really shoot down, or it's just going to go to where it came from and break highs, right? So you want to see price going down correctly. Okay, we're breaking this high, so that's a good sign. Hopefully, we need a close. If this can close strongly above these wicks, we're solid. Oh man, are we gonna get... So if we at least close half, again, this is not a signal, but if you guys are in this trade, and I don't know why you'd be in this trade, but if you're in this trade, please, once you get to a 1 to 2, if that's not your full TP, close half at least and move your stops to break even. At least take something home for today, all right? Marcus said, yeah, market moving. Adib said, money can't buy happiness, money buys crazy happiness by Eminem. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you guys see how price is moving. You see that? One moment you're in profit, next moment. You just got to, guys, you got to just let the trades do what they need to do. Your stop loss is at your stop loss for a reason. Your take profits at your take profit for a reason. Let the markets play out. All right. You guys remember the other day when we took that trade on gold and price started retracing after we were like, let's say this is TP, price came like right here and started reversing. And everybody's like, yo, just close the trade. And we were here and I'm like, whatever, we'll just wait. And we had news. And you know what happened in news? Boom. Shot down and hit our TP. So just let the trades play out. If we lose, we lose. It doesn't matter. We'll get them on the next one. Even today, we might find, if let's say all three of these just go bad, we might find another 3 trades that'll still work out. That's just how trading goes. So try not to let it get to you too much. All right. So it closed above, but oh my God, do we have news? Holy smokes, bro. What's going on with oil? Nah, dog. Okay, hold on. I got to check and see. What is it, Wednesday? No, we don't. But look at price. TSL hit. Bro, this is why I said oil likes to plummet. Did you see that? Bro, can anybody explain to me what this was? Holy father. Look at this, bro. This is why I said I'm going to start trading oil. For sells, oil is undefeated. Look at that. I hope gold didn't follow suit. Okay, thank God, no. But look, Euro AUD is reversing, so that sucks. But sheesh, I want to take a look at oil real quick. Bro, am I tripping? Can you guys check and see if there's news? Presidential debate yesterday must affect today as well. Oh, maybe. Dog. That is crazy. This is what like US 30 and stuff does on market open. You get candles like this. So I'm very curious to find out what happened. You guys, look at the daily candle. Let me just click this off. Look at the daily candle, guys. Price, just so you guys understand, look at how insane this is. Price opened at this level right here. It went all the way up here, and it's back down here. Oil is just a sell-happy type pair or commodity. Okay, that's insane. Wow. That's why I said, guys, don't get into this. It's not a signal. Not a signal. This one's about to hit. Stop loss as well. Yeah, a lot of news just came out. Oh, okay. 9 pieces of oil news just came out at 9:30. 9:30 your time, which is 10:30 my time probably. That makes sense. Could be a news article about oil or something, or a war situation. Company problems, oil spill. Got you. Yeah, that move was insane. But bro, I love it. I absolutely love it, because when I see that we have pairs that can move like this, especially at 10:30, oh my gosh, count me in. Let me see if I could have taken this to the downside in any way. Are there any? There was a gap. There was a gap right here on the 15. Okay, so I mean that makes sense. That makes sense. But man, that reaction from that gap is diabolical, bro. Insane. Insane. And look at how it's just tanking. So that's why I told you guys, this is oil. Remember I told you guys when we started, I'm like, listen, I'm going to get in aggressive just to get in here, but this is oil, and oil likes to plummet. So I'm not expecting too much. But we almost hit TPs. Do with that what you will. But that's nuts, bro. That is nuts. And look, gold is starting to follow suit, because those two, some days they be holding hands. All right. But like we said, we got an expansion to the upside, and guess what's happening? Now we're going towards the downside. So here's where I'm expecting, if gold comes back down here, I might actually get into an entry. And then Euro AUD is just like, yeah. Yeah. But again, it's not over until it's over. Adib said, what do you mean by gap? A fair value gap. Do you not know what a fair value gap is, Adib? I know you're new, so if you say no, I'll explain to you. So let me know. If you're trading view, look at the calendar, you see all the news. Where's the notifications, chats? Where's the news? Is it? Let me see something. 2 minutes ago. I think. Well, okay. Let me. We also have a. Am I tripping? Don't we have news somewhere here? Calendar, screeners. I never use the news feature here on TradingView. So if you guys know where it is, point it out to me. These are okay. Data tree chat ideas. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. Adib said no. Okay, I'll explain to you. Click the plus bottom at the plus. Where is it? We usually have the. Why can't I see it? Okay, let me read this again. Click the plus button at the top. Oh, okay, at the top. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Mozart. All right, so let's see. Top stories an hour ago, 6 hours ago, 7. Yes. Okay, let's go to. It wouldn't be indices, it's commodities. Right? It wouldn't fall under indices, no. Futures, bonds. Maybe economy. Okay, crude oil. 4 minutes ago. Oh, I see. I think this is it. U.S. total weekly EIA crude oil stocks rise by 1.1 million barrels after prior 5.1 million barrel decrease. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let me explain to Adib what a gap is real quick. And then I'll take a look at Euro USD as well. Give me 1 second. Adib, so yeah, so let me find you a better. This is perfect. Okay, I'm going to take all this off. And let me go to, in fact, let's go to Euro USD. That'll be just as easier. Okay, because then that should be a clean chart. We analyzed this already, guys? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Adib, just bear with me 1 second, okay? So a fair value gap is a pattern that consists of 3 candles. I'm going to have to do this for you, okay? Just bear with me. Let's see, this is candle 1. This is candle 2. And this is candle 3, okay? Now, we're assuming these are all bearish candles. Sometimes you have wicks. Okay, you have like, just bear with me here. Okay, just assume that all of these have wicks, all right? So a gap, a fair value gap is when you get 3 candles, right? A 3 candle pattern. Let's say price was going up first, right? And then when it got here, it started going down. So let's say this is the beginning of the down movement for the candle. If you get a push from one candle, right? Usually candles, they overlap each other and don't leave gaps. So you would see, for example, this candle, it would be something like this. And the next candle might do something like that. And the next candle might do something like that. But there's usually no gaps. When you see a candle push, another candle push with volume, the next candle started here and it never came up in here, whether the candle itself or the wick, right? So the wick never came to touch the low of the previous candle. Then you have what's called a gap in the market. So what we do is that we mark up those gaps, because from what we understand and what we've seen, price is supposed to come back to this gap to fill it, because the price is not supposed to have gaps in the market. All market or price movement is supposed to be consistent in the sense that it moves accordingly. When you have something like this where price moves so violently that it leaves a gap, at some point it should return to fill the gap and usually continue in the same direction. So we look for gaps sometimes in the market because it's a good place for us to get a buy or a sell. And it's usually a place where there's a lot of volume or orders sitting there and it just pushes towards the other side. So when I said that oil had a gap, that's what I meant. So I'll go back to oil real quick right here. So over here on the 15 minute, okay, over here on the 15 minute right here, if I move this away for a second, you can see in between these 2 candles, okay, that there was a gap between this candle and this candle. The wick, the top of the wick here came all the way up here. It didn't fully close this candle, and this wick stopped right here. So there's a gap from in between here to right there. And so price, as you can see, tapped into this gap, shot all the way down. Okay, I hope that helps. Let's go back to Euro USD. All right, cool. So Euro USD, somebody said a Euro USD sell. Let's take a look at it. This is the 4 hour. All right, let's look at, well, we can see right here Euro USD is at this strong level, so that's perfect. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. I mean, price has not only plummeted, but it's broken this low, so we are in bearish action. So this is another example for you, Adib. You can see this gap right here. The problem with a gap this size is that it's quite large. So I usually don't like to take gaps like this. We could look for other ones down there, but there's not really much. I would say I would not look into a sell for me because of the way I trade until I get back into this, anywhere within this gap. I would start looking at certain things, okay? Well, what might I look at? I might look at the fact that over here you can see whenever price got to this area, it gave us a nice reaction, okay? It's a bit of a support slash resistance. So maybe when price gets into this gap, maybe with this resistance as well, or potential resistance because it acted as support first, then I might be able to say I might find something in there. All right, so for those of you guys who are looking for sells, I have nothing up until we get back into here for sure for Euro USD. Yeah, price is giving us a nice steady channel towards the downside. So at some point I could tell, especially if price does not break this level here, then what we're going to have is what people call a double bottom, and we're eventually going to retrace back to this level. And so that's when I might start looking for something. Stop loss executed on UAUD. So we got stopped out here. Unfortunately, that did not play out as well. And then gold is still acting funny. I'm cool though because I'm waiting for 11 o'clock, especially for gold. I feel like 11 to 12 is a lot better for gold. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, for Euro USD, we are looking at these two areas here. Okay, that's what I'm anticipating is going to happen for that. So I can put an alert here and just say price has retraced to FEG. All right, and this is how I manage my trading. Look at how gold is behaving. Broke up, came back into the same consolidation area, and now it's doing this nonsense. You guys, just understand this. If you see prices moving like this, it's waiting for something. So let's wait another 19 minutes and see what happens at 11. But it's usually waiting for something. Marcus said he's looking for a breakup structure on your USD towards the downside. Oh, I see. So you're probably going to get in like around here, getting aggressive at the breakout. Maybe. I don't know. Adib said, oh, now I understand. Perfect. Perfect. I'm glad you understand, Adib. How do you choose your best gap or point of interest, or what qualifications or rules? So for me personally, man, y'all asking for all the sauce, but I don't sell a course, so I give it for free. For me personally, let me use a different pair. We'll keep that open. Euro, so we'll come back to Euro AUD. Let's go to a pair that this will make sense on. Okay, you know what? You guys trade Forex. Let's go back to Euro AUD. Let me see if I can find a good reason for a good gap. Okay, so now that this has happened, I can get rid of this actually. And we can just keep this. Okay, cool. Now there's a good chance this might still go down, right? But when it comes to gaps, this is what I tell everybody. You have to mark out, I don't want to say as many, but you have to mark out the gaps that are present because you don't know what price is actually going to do. Now there's something called confluence. Confluence simply means when 2 to 3 things, apparently it's like it was a term that was coined from rivers or bodies of water. Essentially, when you have confluence, it's when 3, right, or 2 different bodies of water, right, are all moving in the same, they all flow into the same stream. So let's say we had water coming from over here. We had water coming from down here. And then we also had water coming from, let's say, at the side. And they all converge, okay? And then they all start moving in the same direction. Then you get what's called confluence. We use this term in trading to basically say that when you have 2 to 3 different factors that are all pointing towards the same thing, you have what's called confluence. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I wanted to take this gap down here. Okay, I wanted to get into a buy. Before I can get into a buy, I would need what's called confluence. Okay, oops, I'm sorry, wrong one. This is supposed to be a bullish gap. Okay, I would need what's called confluence. What does confluence mean? Confluence means, okay, there's a gap here. So that, because I'm looking for a buy, that's 1. We also have this strong level that price keeps bouncing off of, that 2. And then we also have the fact that the market is currently in an uptrend, that's 3. Now I have 3 confluences. And so now when I get down to this level, I wait for a pattern, a gap. Some people wait for an engulfing candle, you know what I mean? Or a break of structure. Maybe when price started to break this miniature high right here, you can get into a trade because you have enough confluence to get into a trade. Now, to answer your question as to how I determine the best gaps, I use confluence. So when I mark out my gaps, I can say, for example, let's say I wanted to buy. I can say we have a gap here, okay? This is going to be a bad example because it's so busy in here. But let me use this instead. Let me use this side here that's already formed some gaps. So if I wanted to take some of these trades, we have a gap right here. Okay. We have a gap right here. By the way, guys, when you buy courses, you'll get everything for free except what Shosho's asking, because that's the secret sauce. Supply and demand is the same thing. This is a demand zone. This is a demand zone, right here. This is a supply zone right here. Which supply zone works and which demand zone works? It's things like this you have to learn. So, for example, over here we have a gap here. We have another gap here. And then we have another one that also formed, sorry guys, right here as well. So this is the golden question of the day. Which one is going to work? I'm sure if I put up a poll and said gap 1, 2, or 3, I'd get all sorts of answers. Some people say, nah, it's gap 1. Some people say it's gap 2. Some people say it's gap 3. And here's why some people would say it's different gaps for different reasons. There's one thing you can look at. You can look at a fib and say, okay, well, price pushed up here, right? And we know that the golden zone is around here. Maybe this one is closest to the golden zone, so that might work. That could be one confluence. Let's move this to the side for a second. Okay, that's one confluence. Okay, another person might say, well, actually, you know, there's people who trade inversion gaps. There's nothing really right here, but let's see if there was. They could say, well, there was a gap right here and price tapped into it, blah, 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 right? And there's so many different ways to look at it. Here's how I look at it. I look at it in terms of what's the most probable area into as to which price is going to get into. Now, this doesn't always work. Why? Because price, as you can see, can just bounce off of here and go up. But I look at it like this. I look at what time it is, and I look at where we are in the market. Right now, it's 10. What are the chances that price is going to retrace all the way here and get enough volume to break in a good amount of time? Not very likely. We also have a strong gap up here that price may be responding to. But anyways, you have this up here. Is this a very strong gap? Not really. I don't like to take the gaps that are recent unless we are breaking a high or a area of support or resistance like this. So for example, if price has been coming to this level for so long and hasn't broken above, if price comes up here, we all know the strategy of break and retest. What's break and retest? Price broke a level, came back to retest the level and go up. Okay. Some of these pairs like to find something within that level to take, and sometimes it could be this gap. So that's one reason why I might get into that gap. The second reason why, or the other reason why I might get into this gap is, like I said, because of the 61.8 zone, and this is closest to it. Now, the one that I would look for the best is this. I'm a sniper. I'm a scalper. I love entries where I can get the most risk to reward. I want to get in around here, and I want to take this to the moon. You know what I mean? Or at least get like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. That's what I want. And so this, to me, has more confluence because it's in this incredibly strong zone that price for the last, couple months has not been able to defy. If it comes into the zone, it's going to go up. If it pulls into the zone, it's going to go down. You see what I'm saying? So this is a strong zone. So the gap I would like the most is this. But sometimes price doesn't have time to come all the way down here and go up, right? So this is the one I'm looking at. The next one would be this because it's still close to this area. And when you look at the Fibonacci, it's close to there, right? And you can see that price after it broke structure from this side, that's when it took off. So it could be an area where there's a lot of volume. There's a lot of reasons. But here's my finishing point. The reason why you can never really tell is because price has a mind of its own. It has an agenda of its own. Price doesn't have to follow a strategy. So what do we do when price gets to those levels? We wait for it to give us signals that it wants to get in. And that's it. So how you determine which one it wants to use is when it gets that level, you see how price is responding to the level. Then you can say this is an indication that I might be getting into, I might need to get into this trade. All right. So there's other ways as well. To be honest, I'm working on a strategy right now that is actually proving to be super accurate. That's why today we went for 3 for 3. I used that strategy instead of my one that I use right now. And I'm not going to say anything about that right now because I'm still testing it. But there are two other things that I've come to find that really makes a gap. It's to the point now where, like, I'll give you an example. On SPX 500 this morning, I'll show you guys the gap that I marked out, and look at how it responded. It was the only gap I marked out, even though there was more. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. So it was this one here. Okay. Price, look what happened when price tapped into this gap. It just went straight up. And there was other gaps I could have marked. There was one lower than that on a 15 time frame. In fact, let me show you. Right? There was another, was it on the 15 or on the 5? Well, long story short, there was another gap here. Maybe it was on a different chart. Or was it? Oh, yeah. We had other gaps here, right? Which these ones, look at this. Look at how prices responded to this. This is a very nice gap, right? And then we had another small one there. So when I looked at my analysis and the strategy I'm using now, there was two other factors I used that helped me to understand that this gap, no matter what happens, is going to be strong. And so it's the only one I marked up. Usually you guys will see I have like just like this other gaps and stuff marked up. This is the only one I marked up. Same thing up here. This area, this gap here is the only one that I marked up because using this new strategy and technique I'm using, it's helping me to find more accurate zones, which I will share with you guys later on in the future. But right now I don't want to mislead. But for now, just understand that's the way that you can find. Were we on Euro USD? No, we were on. Where we were on just now? Oh, Euro AUD. I think that's what we were on. Yes. So that's the way that I determine, right? So you need confluence essentially, and you can determine that by matching up certain things like other factors like order blocks, support and resistance, supply and demand zones, things like that. You can add that to it. You can use a fib if you want. And then always what will determine, as you can see what's happening with this is, it seems like we were a bit early. This was probably the trade, right? This is maybe the one that might hit TP. We don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But essentially, you use other factors to give you a good idea of where the best area will be. And then you wait for price to show you what happens when you get there. You see what I'm saying? If you notice when I'm talking to swing traders, I always tell them, for example, I'll give you this case. Let's say this was a 15-minute chart. I always tell them I would not consider sells until we break this level because that's market structure. Market structure is very important. You need to understand where you are in the market and where you're going. So now that price has come all the way up to this area, I would want, if this was a 15-minute chart, price to break here, give me a little bit of more, let's say bearish, activity. And then maybe I might get into something like that and take towards the downside. You need confirmation that price is determined to go down. All right, especially on swing when you're swinging. All right, so I hope that helped you out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you guys see me do this live every day, like every single day. Even when I'm taking trades on Forex, which I don't trade, but I'm dabbling into because of you guys. I just. And then here's the other thing too. Over time, this is why I tell you guys to also learn how your pair breeds. The reason why I'm very confident to take the setups I do on SPX 500. Do we have this one here? Bro, let me just go right here and show you guys real quick. Where is it? Oh yeah, there you go. So the reason why I'm confident to take these type of setups, you see how like we took the setup earlier today on SPX 500, it hit like TP right away, but on Euro AUD on the same pair, not on the same pair, sorry, on the same type of setup, it didn't work out. It's because I know SPX 500. I have 4 years worth of back testing on SPX 500, NAS 100, and US 30. I know the pair. So you guys need to know your pair to understand what happens. Even though I don't trade oil, what happened when we got to oil? I said oil, where is it at? Right here. I said oil is a pair that likes to plummet, so I'm not expecting too much. I know at some point it's going to go down. Why? Because even though I don't trade oil, from what I've seen recently, I know it's a pair that likes to primarily go down. So you need to know your pairs so that you know what's the best setup for that pair. So for me, if I was trading SPX 500, I would know where to put it. If I was trading NAS, I would know where to put it. Whereas in Euro AUD, I'm just dabbling in there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm giving it a shot, okay? And look what's happening. We were a bit early, okay? So this was the setup. We got in aggressively here. It didn't work out. This is the one that is going to most likely hit TP. Okay, and it happens. How you can avoid stuff like this, I did this the other day on SPX 500. I'll show you guys again. Now, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but just bear with me. It's very important you guys understand what you're doing. Let me go to the 15 because that will help me to understand which one it was. This one right here. So when I took this trade the other day, okay, I'll show you exactly what was going on. That whole morning, we kept getting fake outs, right? Okay, so price came down. Was it this one? No, this is the trade. I'm sorry. So was it this trade or was it the one on US 30? It might have been US 30. But long story short, what happened that morning when I was trading, what I want to illustrate to you guys is this. We got something like this. We got a price to come down, break it, and I didn't take the trade. We had another one come up, do this, go down. I didn't take that trade. Eventually, I waited for this and a volume candle because I knew at the time we were going to get into, all of this is manipulation, right? So I waited for this volume candle, just like what you're seeing here, entered the trade right there, and then price played around a little bit, and then eventually it hit TP. Okay, nice 1 to 4 trade that I had set up. And the reason why I was able to take it, even though all this craziness was happening, the reason why I was confident is because I know this pair and I know how it moves and I know the signals it gives when it wants to start moving, right? So you guys need to know the pair that you are trading. It'll help you significantly when it comes to taking your setups. All right, so I hope it helps. I just rambled for a hot minute, and there you go, hit TP. So this is like, let's say even because of spread we would have gotten, let's say right here, no problem. All right, let's see if we eventually get down to this level, which we should. I'm gonna move this over. All right, but when you start to linear pairs, you're like, oh, okay, I see. This is, next time I won't fall for this, because you start to realize what you're waiting for is a certain characteristics or a certain pattern or a certain indicator to get in, right? So know your pairs and then everything else will fall in place. All right, but this was the 15-minute zone we marked up, and I knew something was going to happen here because price in the past just can't break this. And not only was it a support and resistance level, but it actually ended up also being a gap, which is like a 2-for-1 deal. So you see what I'm saying? So you got to know your pairs. All right, guys, it's almost 11. Let's go back and check on gold. Oh, wow. Gold is starting to go the other way now. Let's see if this is an early move for the 11 o'clock reversal, or if we're going to face some trouble around here and go down. Let me see if there are any 15-minute gaps or anything. We do have this massive gap around here. So that's going to be incredibly interesting. Like really, really, really interesting. Shoshusta, thanks, bro. You're welcome, bro. You're absolutely welcome. Thanks for asking the question. I hope other people got to learn. Bro, you should use Exness Broker because there is no swap fees. Oh, got you. Exness. Oh, yeah, I've heard about Exness. I use a different broker, Fusion Markets. I've been with them since I started trading. Have no issues with them. And they have something in Canada. We have something called the e-transfer. It's kind of like our Cash App in a sense. And I can easily withdraw my money by just sending it to my email. I don't even have to do crypto. It goes like right away. So I love the broker. I have no issues with the conditions. I've had nothing but good experiences with Fusion. So I'll just stay with Fusion. But I appreciate the what's it called? Recommendation. I appreciate it, man. What else are you guys trading? Are you guys still in trades? It's 11 o'clock. I have like 3 minutes until my session is over for sure. But I'll still try and get in some setups for you guys. But yeah, this is we're aiming for a 1 to like 3. So literally, as soon as we get to a 1 to 2, I would, because we're in this gap, I'd probably just close it. No lie. No lie. But you guys could do what you want. Okay, so this is starting to act a little funky. Who else? I think Euro USD. I'm sorry. We were supposed to look at Euro USD as well. So let's go look at Euro USD. And let me close this so we can get the real market. All right. So price, look at this. Price ended up taking this low, and look what happened. I actually should have got into this trade. This would have been perfect. This would have been, actually, no, it's better to do it like that to be on the safe side. But yeah, this would have been perfect. I would have to look at some other factors. I don't want to just jump into a trade. But let me find a different Euro USD chart. This is just too busy for me. Let's go to Owanda. Good old Owanda. All right, cool. So on the 15-minute chart here, we can see price broke structure. On the 1 hour, we can see that price, at least at this level, has been getting very strong reactions. And even when you go to the left, you can see same thing. So that's a very strong zone. So that's pretty good. Then we have this 1 hour gap. I'm not going to look at the 1 hour, but it's the same on the 15. So we have this massive 15-minute gap right here. All right. And then now price has broken this. And even down here, we got price to break that. Now on the 15, it looks like a sweep, which means it could be what people say a liquidity sweep and maybe going back to retest here. So at this point, when price gets into here, we could get into a trade. But I want to look and see if there's anything else towards the left that might give me an indication to get in. And as of right now, there's nothing. Everything else is too far away, so I'm not going to trust anything. So I personally wouldn't take this trade just because I have nothing towards the left to really look at. I would just be like getting in aggressive because I see prices starting to like break structure, go towards the upside. So I don't know if I would get into a buy, but if I did, I'd probably wait for it to get in around maybe here. Stops right here, and then TP, which is perfect, it would be like around here, which is exactly what we're aiming for anyways. So it's 11 o'clock. Let's see if this reversal thing can happen. Let's see. Gold is going towards our 1 to 2 TP, and this is just retracing, but it should go down here unless something's seriously wrong with Euro AUD. Yeah, I was hoping that gold around here would be around 11 o'clock, would be around here, because then I'm almost guaranteed a win. I might have even taken that on a real account, bro. Marcus Adrian said, nice, I got out of Euro USD. Nice. Yeah, Euro USD is like acting weird, so I'd get out too. I used to trade on the 5-minute chart, guys, and let me tell you right now, I've traded on the 15, I've traded on the 1 hour, I've traded on the 4 hour, the 5, and the 1 minute. The place I have found the most success, which people hate, is the 1 minute, okay? Followed by the 15-minute. The 15-minute chart was the best chart for me in the beginning because of two things. One, it takes a long time for the setups to play out, so you don't need that fear of like, oh my God, we're about to hit stop. Like, it's not really there, because by the time the next hour or so passes, you would then start to see what's happening. It doesn't usually go straight to your stop loss. So it gives you a chance to really analyze and take a breather. 1 hour was okay, a little bit inconsistent for me. 5-minute, I think I lost the most money on 5-minute charts. And it's crazy because I see a lot of scalpers and people who trade supply and demand, they love the 5-minute chart. It just doesn't work for me. You know what I mean? So to each his own. That's the beauty of all this, is like to each his own. All right, guys. So Euro USD is starting to move. Again, it's 11 o'clock, that reversal time. So when you're in a trade and it's starting to go your way, it usually happens around 11 o'clock, especially for US related pairs. All right, so we will see what happens. Marcus Age. Oh, okay, that question is for Adib, is asking Marcus a question. Javier said 15-minute works magic with FEG, but takes way too long. That's the issue. Bro, Javier, you couldn't have said it better. That's literally what my problem was. It was taking me too long to pass these challenges because it takes forever. You guys, I have this other strategy that is like I think it's like a 90% strategy. No word of a lie. It's probably my best strategy. I just don't trade it because it takes too long. But interesting enough, that was actually on the 5-minute. I just couldn't wait so long for these things to set up because that strategy is at a specific zone and with a specific crossover, and it is money. Money. It just takes too long. I was holding trades for like 4 hours. Sometimes till the next day. I hated it. I couldn't, like, bro. It's in situations like that, it's best to just take like risk like 3% on those type of setups. So, and I'm not that type of trader, guys. No matter how good my strategy is, you'll never see me risk 3% on a trade. My heart can't handle it, bro. My heart cannot handle that. So, but I agree with you, Javier. It is literally the reason why I stopped trading 15-minute. It's beautiful, especially with gaps. 15-minute gaps are really good if you know what you're doing. But takes too long for me. So I became a scalper. A scalper. KDOS, our price is almost at TP. For which one? Which one are we looking at? For gold, or because at gold we get out at a 1 to 2 and then we would let the rest run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go back and then just probably draw a horizontal line right there so we know gold would have hit TP. Euro AUD. Bro, Euro AUD, just based off of what I'm seeing, I don't know if I would trade this pair again. I don't like that. The AUD JPY, for those of you who are not here earlier, man, I caught a beautiful trade on that. And it's because the other day we took a trade on that and it was beautiful. This is the trade we took the other day on AUD JPY. It was just lovely. I could just tell by the way it was going, this thing was going to just fly, and it did. And I'm like, bro, I should definitely look at that again. So that was wonderful. As opposed to Euro AUD, which is just acting a fool, but it's starting to plummet again. So hopefully it does what it needs to do. Gold, we had to beg. Who was here the other day when we had to write a letter to gold to beg it to hit TP? Or was it AUD JPY? You guys remember that? That was funny. Oh, okay. So Marcus responded. Keda said my EU trade. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. So you're in Euro USD, or you? So you're. I'm assuming you're fire. That's absolutely fire. Euro AUD is playing with your TP LMAO, bro. You remember we had to write a letter the other day to I think it was it AUD JPY or was it gold? I think it was gold, one of the two, and we had to beg it. Let me actually go and check. I should have it here somewhere. No, it wasn't that gold. I think it was on a different one. Yeah, there you go. We had to write a letter to gold. No, it wasn't gold. We did gold already. We wrote the letter to gold. It was AUD JPY, because remember we offered it kangaroo burgers and then it went crazy. It's right here. Look at the letter we had to write to. So basically what happened the other day is, let me go back a little bit. Let me move this over here and just go back just a little bit to show you guys what happened. We got into a trade with AUD JPY and it was acting crazy. I think it was because of spreads and all that stuff, but essentially we got all the way up to, let me zoom in a bit for you guys to see. We got all the way up to here like this. And price, because of spread, it kept doing, like, it took forever. It kept hovering around this area. So for those next couple minutes, we wrote a letter to AUD JPY. We were like, dear AUD JPY, I would like to first and foremost thank you for coming this far already. Our humble request is that you kindly just go to TP so we can celebrate and enjoy a good start to the week. Also, I will give you 5 crocodiles, fried crocodiles, and a kangaroo burger. Oh, burgers. And a kangaroo burger and a plate of sushi with dumplings. And we kept changing this. So we went from fried crocodile to a rabbit to all these different animals. And as soon as we said kangaroo burgers, it hit TP. They do in fact work. Yes, K-Dot. You've been here. You've seen. We wrote a letter to gold. We wrote a letter to another pair. And then AUD JPY was the third pair. And they work. When you write a letter, bro, they listen to you and they hit TP. It's crazy. Bright Vlogs, welcome back, Bright Vlogs. He said, is there any possible way to copy your trades, my FX book? It will be great, bro, if it's possible. Thank you. Here's the thing. I would love to help you guys out. And it's part of the reason why I'm going to do the series, but I'm not a fan of signals, man. I just think signals is not, I want you guys to learn to trade. So I wouldn't mind doing it to help you guys out. But then essentially you'll be taking my trades. If you pass the challenge, I passed your challenge. What will you do when you're funded? Suppose I stop trading. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? So I want you guys to learn to trade. So as much as I'd love to help you out, guys, I would say no to that. But I'm going to start a series where I'm going to be trading for 30 days, Forex only. We might add gold, maybe even oil. And so you could follow along. Every time I take a trade, I tell everybody it's not a signal because I don't want you guys to take these trades. For example, this trade is playing out, but we won't know if it hits TP. This trade we missed, but it's going to hit TP. We took this one instead, it lost. We took another one on oil, it lost. You see what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. So I don't want you guys to put my trades into your accounts, okay? The trades I took that I would personally take that I've analyzed and made sure it's a good setup, I was 3 for 3 today. I didn't miss. So in terms of live accounts and stuff like that, I'm good. I'm 3 for 3 for today. I don't even have to trade tomorrow or Friday. I could just come and chop it up with you guys. But with that being said, there are days too where I lose 2-3 trades in a week. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't want to give you guys signals. That's just my standpoint. K-Dot said, I do remember a time when you wrote a letter and it didn't hit TP. Are you sure, K-Dot? That's not true. So far, every time we've written a letter, it's hit TP. But maybe I have to go. He said I might have to try that on GJ. Oh, okay. So Show's laughing. K-Dot said I might have to try that on GJ. We'll see. Adib is laughing. I also agree with you, bro. Yeah, man. It took AUD trade. Oh, okay. So you took a trade on Euro AUD and USD CHF. All right, bro. We wish you luck. We hope you do pass and hit those trades. Signal traders are pineapple. Yeah, I don't want to do signals, bro. It's not something I want to you know what I mean? I don't want you guys to rely on signals. It's just not good. I want you guys to learn to trade. USD CHF. So let me know what you're in Shosho, and then USD CHF. We'll take a look at that real quick. Oh, this is an interesting pair. What is going on here? Okay, so right off the bat, you can kind of see, and I don't like this. If I get to a pair and I see that it's acting like this around this level, I mean, you can also see, you can kind of call this as well. You can see that level here. But technically, after it broke this and it broke down, it was supposed to go into this and go down. It didn't. It's hovering around here. This to me smells like a reversal. So I'm already bullish. I won't even lie to you guys. I'm already bullish. I'm going to start looking at areas that I can get in. We do have this 1 hour gap. Okay, but I don't want to take this on a 1 hour. We're about to scalp. So let's go down to the 15. So those of you guys who asked about which gap is best, I don't like gaps like this either. I'll tell you that right now. If I get into a trade and I see that the gap is already being used, I hate it. It could still go up, but man, it usually just gives you some wonky setups and it's not great. So for me personally, I actually don't know if I have a trade in USD CHF. I would have to, let's see. Nah, I ain't got nothing. The only thing I might be able to look at and say I might get in is because of the fact that it's 11 o'clock. But that would be such a superstitious type of trade. So I don't know. We'll see. Euro USD. Oh, it's playing around as well. ADJPY. Let's get out of here real quick. Let's go back to Euro AUD. Okay, so that technically hit TP. So we missed this one. We took this one, lost. But this is the one we were supposed to take. This is what we're waiting for, and it hit TP. Cool. Is what it is. What else were we looking at? Euro USD. Gold. That's the other one. Gold. Okay, so let's go look at gold real quick. Because... oh, guys, gold hit TP. Perfect. So our initial thing was like a 1 to 4, I think, or a 1 to 3. What was it? It was somewhere around here. So let's see if it ends up hitting that. So at least that gold, if you guys somehow took this gold trade, please close at least half if you're new and move your stops to break even. If you're experienced and you know how to mitigate this trade, you know how to manage it, then this is our final stop, 1 to 4 around here, okay? We're hoping that price, yeah, 1 to 4 right here. This is the level that I don't want to mess with, basically. So my TP is right here. Once it gets to here, it might cross this line and go back down. I'm good. Keep in mind, guys, we have this very fat gap right here. So don't play with your life. Be careful there as well, all right? So... whew, let's see. Is US 30 reversing? I'm going to check it out. Kate, put fire. Steven said, congratulations for your... thank you, guys. Appreciate it. These were all... like this one we didn't actually take. We actually took this one, so we lost. But I just trying to show you guys that when you get to these levels and stuff, once you understand the pairs, the way they're trading, the way they're moving, you know what I mean? How they're breaking... oops. I hate when it does that. How they're breaking structure or, could be like this. Sometimes it's actually like this, where you have price came up here. You see what I'm saying? Went up below, and then now it's breaking down. This is a huge reversal sign. You see what I'm saying? There's lots of ways to do it. You guys will learn if you haven't already as you trade, all right? Patience is key. Keda say, EU looking mad. Are you still in? I think that's to Shosho. You're probably asking Shosho, right? Which TP level would you target for USD? Look on. I took an L on USD CHF. Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. So Euro AUD, which TP level would I target? Are you in a buyer or a sell, Shosho? Let me know. And Jeffrey put fire emojis. Jeffrey, welcome back to the chat. Welcome back, everybody. US 30. Somebody asked me about US 30. So let's go take a look at US 30. So at least gold, we hit TP. That's proper. US 30. Man, my brain is glitching. Yeah, we had a friend in high school. We used to call him brain freeze because you would tell this guy a joke and then he would be like, oh, I don't get it. And then like 15 minutes later, he'd run into the room and be like, I get it. And he'd be dying. Like, bro, your brain and your body don't really have a good relationship. All right. So Marcus is asking if US 30 is reversing. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see here. All right. So this is where we are. So you guys can clearly see, clear as day, US 30 broke this low. Look at this. There's so many ways to determine that we're going down. You can see first off bearish structure, right? Came down, went up, down a little bit more. Same thing over here, right? And it's just been down ever since, just plummeting. And so what Marcus wants to know if this is reversing, I would have to look at something along here. Okay, so for example, this would be the only thing I could consider. Because it's far away, I don't like things like that. But it is 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, I'm saying? So who knows? Oh, gosh. Look at this. This would have been a nice thing to get into, even though it wasn't really my setup. I might have because it's, what, around 11? Maybe. But it could be reversing. Let me look at the 15 and see if we have any areas of concern. All right, we have a couple. There's a gap here that price is obviously already eating into. Maybe you guys can see in real time how I deal with all these gaps, all these different gaps. Let's see. Maybe we can pay attention to this and I can show you guys. And then we have this, like, this is just insane. But this gap is most likely, if price breaks past these two, this is the one that's going to give us the most trouble because it's by previous structure. All right. So that's easy to tell. So let's see what happens within these gaps. I personally am not going to touch nothing around here. I almost actually want to delete this gap. I don't think anything will come out of this. I don't see any reason why this would be. So I'm just waiting for price to basically cross this and then I'll delete that. In the meantime, let me go back here real quick. Shosho said sell. You're in a sell. Okay, cool. Marcus Adrian's laughing. So this is the one that I already took. But if I was going to look at another level to target, sheesh, this kind of is that level, to be quite honest. This would be the level I would want to get out at right here. Literally where we're out, I would want to get out here. Unless if you're brave enough, you can hold it to the last zone that we just jumped up from. You see what I'm saying? If you're brave enough, this is the next level. But that the level that price is already at, like around here, this is where I'd get out. There's so much activity within this area. When price is going down somewhere or going up somewhere and there's a lot of activity within that area, I just don't like to even touch it. So Shosho, I don't know what part of a sell you're in. Maybe you're holding from up here, but this would be my target either here, or if you're already good enough in profit, exit. All right. That would be my recommendation. Let's go back to US 30 real quick. All right. So US 30 is starting to push towards the upside a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me tell you guys something else as well. Maybe I could show you guys on NAS real quick. One of the first things I discovered with NAS when I started trading NAS, especially on the 15, is NAS likes to give you a lot of these type of structures. Okay, a lot of these retail structures that people don't like, NAS will give you plenty of them. You'll be able to find really good setups and stuff like that on NAS. So if you guys are looking to get into indices and you're a retail trader, as they call it, look into NAS. The structure that NAS forms on 15-minute charts is pretty good. You can really get good, you know what I mean? Look, I remember we took this one because we saw price broke out of here, but we missed. I remember we lost the first trade and I think we caught the second one. Anyhow, NAS, it do be like that sometimes, all right? Let's go back to US 30 real quick. Adrian, Marcus Age, interesting. Yeah, bro, trust me. One of these days, I'm going to find a really good example for you guys and show you. Like, there are some times NAS, I can catch like a 1 to 8 when the setup, you just have to wait for it on the 15. You can get serious setups on NAS if you know how to trade it. All right, so Euro AUD, let's go back and look at it for Shosho. Shosho, you can see price is, you know what I mean, around this line. Not doing nothing crazy, but I would say aim for here. Don't hold past here, even though it could completely tank, right? Because let's see what we're looking at here. I mean, yeah, price could absolutely just go down. You see what I'm saying? If I pass this level here, this would be my next stop right here. My next area to get out would be around right here. So in your case, that would be if you were still holding, almost a 1 to 8. If you've been in here, you could pass the challenge holding it down there. I wouldn't bank on it though. I wouldn't bank on it, Shosho. So Shosho, be careful. He says, all right, I'm out. Good for you, Shosho. Guys, let's clap it up for Shosho. Let's put some fire emojis in the chat. Shosho took a trade. You guys, Shosho is like new to trading. The account he won, I think he won an account, is his first ever prop firm challenge. Some fire emojis in the chat for Shosho, please. All right, give Shosho some love. Shosho some love. All right. Oh, yeah, we have to play the congratulations song for you. All right.
Congratulations. I am happy for you. Like play, you have come this far. Nothing can stop you from going higher. Congratulations.
Fire emojis in the chat for Shosho. Fire emojis. Good job, Shosho. He's new to trading. He's been trading very well.
Yeah, I celebrate you.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Good job, Shosho. Good job, Shosho. Congratulations, man. Good job. We are happy for you,
We
Shosho.
are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
We're happy for you, Shosho. Good job, man. Good job. Excellent job. Thank you, everybody, for showing love and support to Shosho. It means a lot. As a new trader, getting encouragement, getting people. I think it's quad. Wait, how do you spell? Play. Boy, I can't pronounce that. But give me a short name for your, for you, Mr. NT. I'll call you NTS for now, Mr. or Mrs. NTS. I'm sorry if I'm calling you the wrong gender. Yeah, man. Fire emojis in the chat for Shosho. Thank you guys for showing love. Congratulations. Oh, guys, for those of you who are new, I didn't get to say good morning to my lovely people, so we're going to play this before the morning is over. So for those of you who are here, thank you so much for being here, and good morning to you all.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great morning. I know I'm having a great morning. This morning I'm 3 for 3. I took 3 trades. They all hit. Happy camper, man. Happy camper. So we're trying to see if we can find one more before the day is over. We took this one, lost, but this one ended up working out. We didn't actually take this one, but we just marked it up, and Shosho seemed to have gotten in over there. Pretty good. We have US 30. Man, and we have gold. Let's go take a look at gold real quick. XAU USD. Oops. XAU USD. Perfect. So gold. Oh, yes. Gold also hit TP. And now we're trying to hold to the 1 to 4 mark. So it's been a pretty good day. I want to say, like, honestly, out of, if I include my setups today, we took, what, 6, maybe 8 setups? And we've only lost 2. We lost the one on Euro AUD and the one on oil. And everything else, you know what I mean? Not bad, eh? I might start trading Forex for real. I just trade indices, but who knows? I might actually trade Forex. Thank you, peeps. You're welcome, Shosho. Yolomi said present. Hey, Yolomi. Madam OG, welcome back. Welcome back. K-Dot is asking what the RR is for that trade. I think he's asking Shosho. Marcus said pineapple. Yolomi said, hey, pineapples. Steve said, I got 1 win. Hey, Steve got a win. Let's give him a congratulations as well. Everybody give Steve a fire emoji in the chat. Let's congratulate him. One more time for Steve.
Good morning, pineapple.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one, Steve. I'm sorry. Steve. Where are we at? Where is it? There we go. Congratulations, Steve.
You have come this far. Nothing can stop you from going higher. Congratulations. I celebrate you.
Congratulations, man. Good on you guys. Steven, congratulations. We are happy for you.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
We're happy for you, brother. Congrats. You're welcome. K-Dot was asking what the RR was on that. I think it was a 1 to 2.5, basically 1 to 2.62. And we were encouraged. We were saying if you wanted to hold to this level, it would have been a nice 1 to 3, which is, to be honest, what I would have gone for. I don't like those half percentages. I just like either 1 to 2, 1 to 3, or nothing else. I don't do 1 to 1.5 and all that stuff. Nah. We don't do that. Congratulations. Thank you guys for all the fire emojis in the chat. You guys are the best. Any September birthdays, guys? If you have a birthday here, and don't lie about it. Last time we had somebody lie. We don't do that. Any September birthdays, guys? If you are a September birthday, oh shoot, Bob came in here. We didn't even wish him a happy birthday. But if you are a September baby, let us know in the chat. We would love to wish you a happy birthday. All right, we're currently looking at Euro USD. We have US 30, which is starting to reverse a little bit. We're going to see what happens when we start breaking into these other areas. And then we also have gold. All right, gold. We're hoping it will hit the 1 to 4 mark. We've already hit 1 to 2. So if you're in the trade, close half, maybe even close 80%. Move your stops to break even and enjoy the rest of the show. All right. We've taken a look at a lot of pairs today, man. We analyzed oil, Euro JPY. No, we didn't analyze that. I did that by myself. We did oil, we did gold, we did Euro USD, we did US 30 now. We did gold. I already said gold. We did Euro AUD, and then we did. Is that everything, guys? Might be. I might be. I'm getting old, so forgive me. The brain is not what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Anybody else trading anything else? I mean, it's 11 o'clock. I'm personally done for the day in terms of trading. But I'm still chopping up with you guys. I think we'll go for a bit longer. You know what I mean? Chop it up, have some fun. Anything else you guys want me to analyze? Because if not, and you guys are done, then I'm done, you see? So I am going to, it's 11:25 my time. Nowadays, I'm just breaking all my rules for you guys. I'm supposed to be done at 11 so I can get back to work, and I'm so behind on work. And the same people who are asking me to do breakdowns are the same ones who are messaging me on Discord saying, hey, bro, when is this going to be done? And I'm like, bro, be patient. I'm a one-man army right now. All right, Marcus said GJ. Let's take a look at GJ, baby. GJ, I tried trading GJ in the past. I found it to be a pair that plummets. So when I was doing all that buying and stuff, I was getting washed in the markets, washed. All right, so let's see what's going on here. This is on the 15. You can see price is falling. I love to see this. If I'm getting into a trend, I want to get in around this time when price is doing this. I love this. All right, so you can see here price was, again, going back up. Broke this towards the downside. Maybe we can find one of these gaps on the 15 to go down to. We have this one here. This may be a decent gap because we have, this structure recently that price broke. We don't know, though, because it hasn't tested it, so we can't tell if it's going to be a strong area of support, you know what I mean, or / resistance, I guess, at this time, or if it's just going to break through. So we don't know. We'll keep this to the side for now. Damn. Just so we can have that in mind. But what I'm really anticipating, I love the way it broke down here. Look at this. This is literally a beautiful, gosh, why do I keep doing that? This is literally a beautiful place. So the gap I'm actually anticipating is going to be this one. And plus, this will give you the most sniper entry as well. All right, it's no secret. This will give you the most sniper entry. Oh, and look at this. Look, where's my dad? Bless his soul wherever he is. Rest in peace, Dad. He would say, look at that. Just look at that. That's what my dad would say. So you can see like up here within this range and stuff like that, we have some structure that price, So this might be a decent zone. A decent zone. Oops. All right, so we're going to see what happens here. Right now, price is just going into this level. Usually, a trade like this, I'm already in. I'm not going to touch it. It's the first gap. It could completely plummet. Completely, but I'm not touching that. I don't know GJ enough to hop into something so soon like this. Because look, we were going down, right? We had this little channel. Oh, bro, I'm going to... we were going down, right? We had this little channel going. And then what happened? Price broke above. Okay? So we might actually be reversing or at least retracing for a bit. So we got to be a little careful. But for those of you who wanted us to look at GJ, what were you guys thinking? Buy or sell? Let me know. Let me know. Javier said, can gold hit 25.20, which is my TP? Let's see. Maybe we might have to pray for you today, man. We might have to pray. 25.20. Let's okay, let's change the color here real quick just so we can have a different color. And then we can also call this Javier's TP. All right. So, I mean, you should. You should. I think you should. I mean, we're aiming for 1 to 4, so you should be good. All right. Marcus said, it's crazy trending. Yeah, it's trending really nicely. Mr. or Mrs. NTS said, gold was aggressive post-CPI. Only if it broke 2405 and hold would be good to sell, but it didn't happen, so I guess I'm off with gold. Let's see. Let's see. You were hoping for it to break 2405. Is that correct? Let me see. Yeah, 2405. So let's put in one for you. God, this chart is just starting to look like I gave it to my niece or something to mess around with. Sheesh. Let's put that in here. Coordinates 2405. Is that this? No, it has to be lower. 2405. Am I tripping? Oh, all the way down here. You must be a swing trader. That is swing trading activities. Because if you're scalping and you're holding, if you're scalping, bro, let me mark this so we know which one we're talking about. I'll change the pattern as well. Okay, and then we'll call this NTS target. Okay, if you were scalping in here and you were anticipating price coming down to, what were you aiming for, like a 1 to 1,000? You must be, this not even a challenge account. This must either be funded or your own personal, and you're trying to flip your money from like 1,000 to 100K. That's insane. You must be a swing trader. I can't imagine you scalping. Let me know if you're a swing trader. That's crazy. Kda said I took partials at the gap and then it plummeted. Ooh, which gap? Let me know. I would love to take a look at that. Bro, how did you get to just focus and trade on strategy? I still seem to be all over the place wanting to taste all the different strategies. Yeah, because you're new. Bro, you can't avoid that. You're new. You're going to, listen, you're going to watch me trade, right? And I'm going to tell you, enter the trade like here. And you're going to be like, oh man, he got a 1 to 2. And if he held, he would have got a 1 to 4. Then you're going to watch another guy on YouTube. And his entry, you know where his entry is going to be? His entry is going to be over here. He's going to get in like right here and put his stops in the same area and go 1 to 10. You're going to be like, oh, I want to learn his strategy. And then you're going to see someone else, and someone else is going to teach you breakouts and so on. And you're going to just be, it just happens. It absolutely happens, okay? This is what I'm going to tell you to save you some time. Trading is about you, which means your pattern recognition and your behavior is what's going to dictate the strategy that you resonate with. If you find a strategy where it's not the sexiest or the prettiest or the best looking, but you just vibe with it, you're like, bro, it just works for me. I don't feel that anxious when I traded. I feel more confident. Like, study that and perfect it. You can get like a 70% win rate with a strategy like that, as opposed to learning all these other strategies that are supposed to promise you a 1 to 10, but it doesn't work out. All right, so it happens. Okay, I went through it. I've been trading for 4 years now. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I get for getting beat up in the market for 4 years. And TS said was short on US 30 till 3,900, but reversing now. But I went break even since we created a gap, and there's no reason to keep SL open if the gap falls to hold. Gosh, I gotta look at these. Everybody's talking about these different things. So let's go and look at US 30, which should be just above here. Okay, US 30. All right, cool. So US 30, you were short, from what I understand. Yeah, was short on US 30 till 39,900. So let's see. 39,900. Let me just use this one here. $39,900. Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry. Wrong one. I copied the absolute wrong one. I need an actual trend line. All right, let's see. Let's see what you have to be a swing trader, bro. If you're scalping and aiming for those, shout out to you. When did you get in, though? That's what I would like to know. When did you get in? So I see you were short at some point, and you're anticipating price, I guess, getting to this level. And now that it's reversing, your stops are break even. I think that's what you're telling me. I could be wrong. Let me know. Marcus said, did you watch the presidential debate yesterday? No, bro, I did not. Yesterday, I had a crazy day, bro, to say the least, which I'll update you on. Steven said, I think Javier deserves a song too. For hitting TP. Did he hit TP? Did I miss that? Oh my goodness. Javier. USD. Were you not? No, Javier's TP's over here. He's still waiting. If I'm not mistaken, he's still waiting. What's a really good foundation to build on, bro? I'm spamming with all the questions. Bro, that's what these lives are for. Don't even worry about it. I just want to read K-Dot's question because nowadays I don't consume much trading content because if I see strategy, I want to. Yes, bro, perfect. This will be a good segue for me. I don't watch any traders right now. Any. I've stopped watching traders for like over a year because once you perfect your strategy, just don't watch anything else. Just make sure you stay consistent, keep working on yours, and that's all you need. Anytime you watch someone else, this is what people do on the internet. They're going to show you a trade like this where they entered here, but in the video, they're going to say they entered here. And they're going to say they have this strategy that helps them to know when to get in at this line and hold. It's man, people manipulate. Not everyone. There's some really crazy traders out there. I've watched a trader who consistently hits like 1 to 9s and 1 to 8s. And he does it live. Okay, so some people are actually that good. But all I'm saying is that you're going to see things that you find more attractive and it's going to mess with your psychology and your trading. Don't watch any more trading if you find a solid setup. Now, coming back to Show's question, he said, what's a good foundation to build on? Let me tell you the things you need to understand in the market. This is when I went from being a strategy hopper to a consistent trader. There is 2 things you need to know. Let me move over here. Perfect. Thing number 1. Okay, let's go like this. Number 1, you need to learn what's called market structure. Like, this is the most important thing in your journey. Do you want to know why? Market structure is the difference between you selling here, right? Let me put a sell here. You selling here, right? And you buying here. It's market structure, okay? Second thing, and the reason why I put the second, this should actually be number 1, but the reason why I put it second is because once you master, gosh, what am I doing? Once you master this will change your strategy. When you, bro, I gotta stop doing this. Market direction, right? Also known as trend. If you can find these 2 things, you will. Why do you guys think? Look at the trades I took today. I'm going to show you guys something right now. I took 3 trades today. All 3 of my trades hit. I'm going to show you guys why I'm talking about this. So let's go to SPX 500. Good. I took this trade today. Is it? No, that's Tuesday. Where's the other one? Where's my SPX trade? Am I tripping, guys? Okay, let me go to the 15th. Maybe I can't see it because... No, that's not it. You guys saw this morning that we took when the live started, we took a really nice trade. Why can I not find it? Did I delete it by accident? Oh, there we go. Man, I'm like, what is going on? All right, so you guys saw, look at the trade that I took this morning. I wish I held though. Look at this. A 1 to 20. All right, so here's the question. How did I know that price was going to reverse at this particular area? Just like I told you, those 2 things, market structure and market, aka trend direction. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's start with the second one. What direction or what has been the market trend recently? We were going up. We were in an uptrend, as you can see. Then price did this. After it came, I'm going to lose my mind. After it came down here, it broke structure towards the downside. Then it shot all the way back up, but it didn't break these highs. From here, we got a little bit of sideways movement or whatever the case is. We broke down. We came back to this level, broke up a little bit, broke this level. This is what you call bearish market structure. Why? Because we're forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay? When we're going up, we break structure towards the upside. Now we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So once I understood market structure, it helped me to really see where, like, not even just see where I am in the market, anticipate. Here's another thing with market structure. You see these lines that I drew? This helped me to understand that even though, right, price has broken towards the downside and is now making bullish market structure, it's a retracement and not a reversal, because the way price has formed, this is the last zone that price came and gave us a lower high and then tapped into to break this last low. So I'm anticipating somewhere within this range, price is going to do this, and it did exactly that. Why? Because of market structure. The other thing is that because of market structure, I could determine that even though in the long run, if I go to, let me just actually do this. If I go to the daily, let's say, for example, even though we've been going up and we're in a bullish trend, on the short term of things, we are in a downtrend. So knowing the market's direction and where it's supposed to go and understanding structure, this alone will change. Because you know what happens if I think we're in a bullish market? I'm looking for these areas to buy. These areas. I want to buy at these levels here. I want to buy here. I want to maybe buy when the price gets... This is the difference between knowing market structure and market direction and everything else. So the foundation you need to build, I think it was Shoshu who asked, learn market structure and learn market direction. Here's an easy way to understand market structure. I'm going to do another example for you. Here is a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. Okay? I'm going to mark this real quick. Man, this is going to turn into something else, but I hope it helps you, Shosho. Okay? All right? Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher high, higher high. Okay? Lower low, lower low. Okay? Right now, price is here. What if we do this? Is this a lower low? This I'm actually gonna wait for you guys to ask. In fact, let me put a poll in the chart, in the chat. Let me start a poll. Is this a higher low? Okay, I'm gonna do two polls. Is this a higher low? All right, I want you guys to vote. In the meantime, I'm going to read some of these comments. Viagra Trading. That's a very interesting name. I hope you're profitable. Adib said 90% gurus in YouTube are fake. Bro, unfortunately, a lot of people, because it's easier for me to come here and tell you guys that I'm winning all my trades than to tell you guys I had a rough week. You guys remember a couple weeks ago when I had that that streak where I lost like 3 in a row, but it was like 6 positions? I made it back up the week after. It happens in trading, but everybody wants to pretend like they're just... And there are some good traders out there who don't take that many losses, but it's easier. You can get a following that way, right? I wasted 1 year because of them. I can imagine. Did you trade the CPI news? No, I did not, Javier. Another year because of Alex, who was recently exposed. That is a sticky one. I saw something that looks like somebody has more evidence. It's crazy. We'll talk about that another time. I'll get to it in a sec. Marcus said 1 to 20. Yeah, guess September was red for... indices after all. Yeah, Marcus has been saying for a hot minute that September everything's gonna drop. You guys are voting. Give me a second. I'm gonna get back to the poll real quick. NTS said went short on 4-2 after a bearish break of structure and gap following target on 39 whatever the one breakaway gap. I was targeting a 1 to 2 RR, went break even, went creating another gap. Just got stopped out right now. Got you. Yo, it happens. I love the way you can break down your trade with detail. It tells me that you have a strategy. It happens. Keep following it. I do 1 to 2, and I've been funded. I've passed challenges. I got payouts. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You did a great job. Good for you. K-Dust, a big push on GJ. Pray for me, guys. Black Owl said, hello, I'm late. Welcome back, Black Owl. Glad to have you here. And K-Dust said, what's up, Black Owl? There you go. All right, so let me go back. You guys have voted as to if it's a higher low. So the chat, okay, we have 10 votes in there. There's 21 people in here, guys. Let's get at least a couple more votes. Is this this right here? Okay, that is now happening. Is this a guys? I'm so sorry. I marked this incorrectly. I don't know why I said lower low. This is a higher low. Okay, so let me just get rid of these real quick. Okay, this is a higher low, and this is a higher low as well. The question I'm asking you guys is this a higher low? So far, most people are saying no. We're almost half and half though. It's like, I think 6 people said no, 5 people say yes. All right, we'll give it 2 more votes and then we'll close. Okay, now it's even. It's 50-50. Let's get 1 more vote in there. Let's get one more vote in there, and then I'll end the poll. Is this a higher low? Yes or no? All right. He said, if I'm winning, why do I need Viagra? Tell us where to start. I'll help you out as best as I can, bro. I promise. All right, let's take a look at the poll. The poll now has 13 votes. And right now, a lot of people said yes. I'm going to end the poll. All right, guys. Here's what I hope this helps you guys a lot, okay? And this is the reason why patience pays in trading. The reason why we don't know what this is yet is because one of two things hasn't happened. In order for us to determine if this is going to be a higher, low, or whatever the case is, I mean, we can get to the technicalities, but this is what you should wait for, okay? Well, let me ask you one more question. Is this now a lower high? Right? Let's say we get price doing this. I'm going to ask you guys one more thing before, and bear with me. If I'm being annoying, just bear with me, okay? It's for your own good. I'm trying to teach you something. So let's say we get price moving in this direction now too. So it hasn't broken this low, right? It's just right here. Would this now be considered a lower high? Let me add one more poll, guys, and I'll give you guys the secret sauce. All right, one more poll. Would this be considered a lower high? Okay, start the poll. One more. This time, guys, we'll get like 8 votes or something. Nothing too long. We'll get like maybe 5, maybe 10 votes, maybe 11, whatever. But we'll get a couple votes in there, guys, and then we will take it from there. Fractal wise, yeah, good to hear, man. I don't know what you're referring to, K-Dot. I'm sorry. My mind is like doing so many things at the same time. Just bear with me. I'm going to come back to you in a second. All right, we got 5 votes. Okay, most people said this is not a lower high. All right, we're going to end this here. Perfect. All right, so I love how you guys have answered both questions. This is what you guys need in order to figure out if this is a higher low or a lower high, whatever the case is. The way this works is this. When price is here, this is what a lot of traders make the mistake, and I did this before. When price is here, you have to wait for it to finish forming. The reason why we don't know if it's anything right now is because of this. Price needs to either break this low, right, or break this high. If price ends up breaking this high, we will now have a full higher low and a new higher high. If price does not, and I say and then with emphasis, and then it breaks here, now we have a lower high. In other words, the confirmation that this is fully a lower high is because it broke the recent lower low or higher low. This is how you can see that now price is starting to change character or break structure, whatever the case is, okay? This is when you can say this is a lower high because price has broken this low. So if price comes in here and starts doing all this, I ignore it. What you want is for price to give you a break here or a break there. Then you can start looking back again for clearer structure and looking for your ways down. Or if it breaks up here, looking for your ways up. So understanding when a lower high has formed and when a higher low has formed can be the difference between you entering a trade here. Okay, let's say you entered here. This happens all the time. And again, it used to happen to me. I would see price doing this and I'm like, oh, we're going down. So guess what I do? I enter. My stop is probably at the next, let's say, low. And guess what happens to me? Price will... Why can't I move this? Why is it doing this? Oh, okay. Weird. Anyways, price will end up coming down here, going up a bit, going down like this, and then eventually taking me out. And I'm like, man, but I've seen this happen before, and it usually goes down. Yeah, because 1, you don't know where we are in the market, and 2, you didn't wait for a confirmation that price was going down. So patience pays in this situation. You see what I'm saying? If price ends up doing this, right, and then breaks, then maybe you can start saying, okay, we're still forming, higher highs and higher lows, and we broke the recent high. You can start looking for buys, right? If price comes like this and immediately does this, I would wait it out because this is a change of character. This means price now, especially if it does this, we officially have now a lower high and a lower low. So you might want to start looking for sells. And when you guys start to understand market structure and when it's changing, this is where you guys see me take these trades like this and go for the 1 to 4s, the 1 to 3s, the 1 to 2s. It's because I understand this. So I hope it helps you guys. You know what I mean? I hope it helps. It's, how do I put it? It's It depends on where you are in your trading journey, but market structure and trend is literally the key for all your strategies becoming incredibly, like going from, let's say, a 50% to at least a 60%. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I understood that helped me, and I haven't looked back since. You need to understand that in order for a higher high to be confirmed, it has to break the recent high. In order for a lower low to be confirmed, it has to break the recent low. If you want a lower high, the lower high will be confirmed once this high. So like, for example, if we get this and then it breaks that, then you can say now we have a lower high. Or if it breaks down here like this, then you can say, then you can say we have, again, a lower high. You need it to break some structure to confirm that the next move has finished and the next one is beginning. Okay? So I hope that helps. I'm going to go back to, K-Dot said, I mean, it's a lower high fractal wise. Yes, I get what you're saying. I'm just trying to make it basic because you know how it is in the market, especially when you're new. If you pay attention to all these little things, what will happen? You can take the wrong signal, the wrong setup, you know what I mean? And go the wrong way. But I absolutely understand what you're saying. You said 9R hit. What trade did you take, K-Dot? So we can celebrate you. Guys, K-Dot just hit TP. Let's give a huge fire emoji, round of applause type situation to K-Dot. K-Dot, congratulations. Fire emojis in the chat for K-Dot. He hit a 9R trade. Huge congratulations. And he was, a couple weeks ago, he was down like -4.
I am happy for you. Like play, you have come this far. Nothing can stop you from going higher. Congratulations. Celebrates you.
Congratulations. Clap it up for K-Dot. K-Dot, congratulations, my brother. We are extremely happy for you.
Extremely happy.
Yes.
We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
We're extremely happy for you, brother. Good job. K-Dot, I would love to see. K-Dot usually does these. So if you see his setups are very, like, if K-Dot, let's say, got in here, his stop loss is incredibly tight. So he's consistently hitting like 1 to 9s, 1 to 8s and stuff like that. Good job, K-Dot. Very good job. The push on GJ. Oh, that's what you took. Oh, so you took it towards the upside then. Because GJ, like we said, we were waiting for it to, we didn't remember when it was down here and I said I'd usually get in here, but I don't know it that well and I don't trust this gap. And it broke above. So you must have taken the buy. Good job. I'd love to see what you did. Good job, brother. Good job. Excellent. K-Dot said, thank you, everyone. You're welcome, K-Dot. Good job. We're still in this Euro USD trade. My goodness. Or this setup, because we didn't actually take the trade. And gold is almost at our 1 to 4, but it's, I think the people in the UK say it's waffling about. So, you know what I mean? NTSAK Insakwat play. Can you please tell me how to pronounce your name? Like, can you spell it out phonetically for me? I'd love to pronounce your name instead of calling you Mr. or Mrs. NTS, because I can't tell if you're male or female. I never know who's male or female. I just always ask them, are you male or female? And then I call them correctly. So, Insakwat. All right, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Yes, the trade is on Discord. Okay, we'll check it out. I don't want to open it here. Okay, let me close this real quick. Guys. Just because people have sensitive information that they send me on Discord, so I don't want it to show there. Let's see. I see. So, guys, let's take a look at K-Dot's trade over here real quick. All right, and guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, man, this is so bad. I'm supposed to pin the Discord. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at this. You guys have to remind me when I get in here, okay? To pin the Discord link. All right, join the Discord if you haven't. We have the best. As you can see, K-Dot is a prime example. We share ideas, we share trades and stuff like that. So he got in. You guys, look at his trade. Bro, let me see if I can save the image and then open it up. I'll just call it K-Dot's 1 to 9 GJ. All right, let me see if I can open it here real quick. You guys, look at this trade. Look at this trade. What time frame was this on? 1 minute? Yeah, it looks like the 1 minute. Right? I think the 1 minute. All right, so this was K-Dot's trade. Okay, he does this every day. Whenever we're trading, we'll hear K-Dot got into some random trade, and he's always taking these type of positions. So good job, K-Dot. Very, very, very good job. Very good job. All right. It seems like you're using a premium discount type fib. Let me know if I'm correct. Yeah, 1 minute. Good job, bro. Very good job, you guys. So we share in the Discord. You guys will see trades like this all the time. You know what I mean? We share our ideas and stuff like that. Yesterday, Shosho was in a trade. He asked us for help. I took this trade yesterday. I put that in there. And then we have, even in the general chat, people put stuff in there. So join the Discord. We help each other out. People are always DMing me as well, asking me for help and certain things. And I'm always there to help. All right, guys? So don't be afraid to join the Discord and chop it up with your boy. K-Dot said L promotion. Yeah, I didn't put it in there on time, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, premium discount just in case price comes into that. So for those of you guys who don't know what that is, there's a theory, I guess, in the market where this is basically what it says. All right. When you are getting into a trade, let me use GJ, for example. Go on the 15, it might be easier. All right. So for example, if we're waiting for price to retrace, if we are buying, let me change this to, because I have one, I made one back in the day. All right. If we are selling, you want to sell in an area where there's a discount, right? So this level, this is the 50% mark right here. Okay, this is the 50% mark of the entire move. So what the theory is, basically, and I'm not an ICT expert, I don't really use its concepts. The only thing I use is gaps. But long story short, if you're looking to sell in this range, you should be selling above the 50% line because this is a discount area. There's a good chance price within this area is going to push down and you'll get a really good risk to reward. If you sell down here, you're paying a premium, which means you're selling at a place where price is most likely going to be too expensive. It's going to push up. It's going to take you out. Okay, and if you're buying, then you want to buy down here, which in this case, I would not recommend you buy at all. There's no reason to buy. But this is the whole premium / discount type situation, okay? And K-Dot uses it. I don't use it, but as you can see, we all trade differently and we still make money. Marcus is. The other day, Marcus was in for like a 1 to 8. He was going crazy. You see what I'm saying? Everybody trades differently and they make their money differently. So this is a living proof that trading is individual. It matters more about you and your personality and your habits than it does about everything else. All right. So, wow, ICT claimed the golden pocket as his own. Is that what this is called? Again, even though I've been trading for a while, I still consider myself a newbie because there's so much to learn when it comes to trading, and I don't think I'm at that level yet where, to be honest, that's why I tell you guys not even like to take everything I say with a grain of salt and backtest it, because I don't even think I'm qualified to teach you guys. But the reason I'm on here is because there's so many new people who are like, they just want to see in real time somebody execute a trade and do an analysis. So that's why I'm here. I'm not a master or a guru, definitely not a guru, but I am willing to show whatever I've learned, all for free. Discord is free. Everything is free, guys. All right. We'll be making a course and all that stuff very soon, working on it with the mod. We had a meeting yesterday as well. So talked about some things. We kind of got carried away, but we meet every so often. We talk about these things. So things are coming soon. We have plans. All right, guys. Everything is free. Yeah, bro. It's a fib strategy, bro. LMAO, honestly, I've always thought that was an ICT concept. That's cray that he claimed that as his own. Yeah, well, you already know how that goes, bro. That's there's a lot going on there. But anyways, like I said, I don't personally use it. I just want to explain to everybody what K-Dot is doing. So again, congratulations, K-Dot. Very wonderful setup. All right, guys. So at this time, it's 12 o'clock. The way price is moving for gold, I'm actually anticipating. Let me move this back a little bit. I'm actually anticipating if price doesn't break this level, we might actually be reversing, guys. No lie. Because this is what we got going on. It's a little sus, but we essentially got this going on, which means what? Eventually, we're going to squeeze and either break towards the downside or break up. But here's the thing. 12 o'clock is we get some random volume for gold sometimes at 12 o'clock is what I've noticed. So I'm very curious to see what happens. I'm very curious. If I see gold going a certain way, I might take a mock trade just to show you guys. Hopefully we hit TP. Hopefully the volume is towards our TP, because then I don't have to do anything. He does that with a lot of stuff. Meet new traders. Show you how most strategies are just reworded versions of other strategies. Bro, let me tell you what I've learned about trading. A lot of concepts are just like innovated versions of the older ones, to be quite honest. That's what I found. That's why I still to this day I use support and resistance. I still use trend lines. I don't trade trend lines as in a trend line strategy, but I use them for market structure and stuff because they still work. And supply and demand zones sometimes are in support and resistance area, sometimes they're not. There are different factors that go into it, but essentially a lot of these concepts we see now have already been discovered. People just coined the term. It's kind of like when you're the first to spot a tornado or a hurricane, you get to name it. It's kind of like that. If you beat the market to naming it, it kind of becomes your thing. But as the Bible says, there's nothing new under the sun. So that's how it goes sometimes. Right, Zach said, I can never understand ICT concepts no matter how many times I've watched his YouTube videos. His YouTube videos are hard to watch. I won't lie to you, because one moment he'd be like, all right, guys, so, first you want to make sure you get to this gap. And then next thing he's like, and you guys who are stealing my content, I'm going to get you. And it's like, holy, where did that come from, right? So it can go real left real quick, and it can go on tangents, and you can lose track of what you're learning. I tried to learn ICT. Right? I tried to learn, everybody said ICT was the best. So I tried to learn ICT. A lot of people are profitable with this concept. So they claim. I don't care if they are or not. I am speaking from my experience. For me, it made things more complicated for me. So I just stuck to going back to the basics. The only thing that I have used, and I've used from the beginning of time, is fair value gaps. Fair value gaps are just, if it's his term, shout out to him for that. It's an excellent, excellent thing. I love gaps. Gaps are amazing. Other than that, I don't use nothing else. It was just complicating things for me. After GSC, I binged the membership 22. You got to take notes if you want to learn it. ICT seemed to confuse me more. Don't learn anything because a lot of them clash and cause confusion. This is what I was saying last time, and people were hating on me. They're like, oh, you're just an idiot. You don't know how to use the concepts. A lot of them do clash. And if you learn all of them, or you try to learn different models, it really will cause confusion. And I find it muddied my trading. It added too many things to my trading. You guys, if you don't know this yet, understand it now. My trading strategy consists of 3 things. That's it. Number 1, market structure. Okay. Number 2, trend direction. Okay. Number 3, point of interest. Right. In other words, I'll just write it out. Point of interest. Okay, that's it. And then you can add in here my pattern. Okay, at the point of interest. So maybe even 4. Let's do 4. No problem. It consists of 4 things. That's it. I don't look for anything else. I'm not looking for daily highs, daily lows. What's it called? New week opening gaps. Breaker blocks, order blocks. Sibbies, bissies. I'm not looking for any of that. Okay. You can use those things. Silver bullets. I tried the silver bullet. I was getting washed. You can use those things and build a model around them. For me, I just went back to finding the market structure, trend direction, and then I started watching price action, and I started to notice certain things. I built my strategy around that. Gaps has helped me a lot. I will never lie about that. But that's it. But again, doesn't mean it doesn't work. It's just to each his own. All right. So you don't have to learn that. If it works, it works though. You see, social. That's what I'm saying. If it works for you, it works. That's all that it is. It's NY lunchtime now. Volume might reduce. Yeah, it might reduce, but I've noticed gold will give you this random spike sometimes right at the lunch hour and kind of do its thing after. So we'll see. Keda said, I used to use ICT, but I only use the FEG because I'm using FEG breaker blocks, order blocks, mitigation blocks, rejection blocks. You don't even know what you should take the entry. Yeah, that happened to me too. So for example, I'll give you guys an example of what what's his name? Keda is saying. So just imagine, I'm going to see if I can get back to another gold. Yeah, okay, perfect. So just imagine you want to get into a trade, right? You have over here, you have an order block. Okay, we're just going to call it, don't correct me on the terms and stuff, guys. Okay, just let it be. I'm just giving you examples. And I'm not an ICT specialist, so I could be drawing these wrong. You have this order block, right? You have a gap. We're on the 1 minute. That's why I'm like, yo, how come? Because we did this on the 15. I'm starting to wonder what the heck is going on here. There we go. So we have, like, let's say right here, we have an order block, okay? Then we also have above it, we have a gap. Oops. Okay. And then there are those who also trade like inversion gaps and stuff like that, right? So you have a gap here, but you can also see there was a gap here and a gap here. So technically you have maybe an inversion gap. You have a fair value gap. You have, what else you got? Not to mention, hold on, even before I get to the other breaker blocks and all that stuff, not to mention when you get over here, you have to look for things like a run on liquidity or a draw on liquidity. So you can say things like, okay, at this time, price had liquidity sitting down here. You see what I'm saying? And you need price to, I don't know, run on liquidity before you take your setups up. So after the run on liquidity, now you're now waiting for what they call a chalk, whatever it's called, CHOC, which stands for change of character. Okay, so you need a change of character, which essentially means this: price was going up, down, up, and then you did this, it broke a low. So that's not consistent for a bull trend. That is changing character. You might want to look for something like that, and then you might want to wait for a retracement for correct me if I'm wrong, K-Dot, is the breaker block not the one where like initially it was an order block and then now it's being used as a block to go towards the downside, something like this? If I'm not mistaken, something like that, where you want to now use that to go towards the downside, if I'm not mistaken. There's just a lot that you can look for. Again, if it works for you, it works. Some people have built a model a lot simpler than that. I'm just saying, if you learn all the terms, like I'm explaining what K-Dot's saying, if you learn all the terms and you look for all those things because you think it makes you more accurate, it actually just makes things more complicated. Because you might be waiting for, after that, for the sweep and the block, the retracement into, I watched the video the other day on Instagram. People in the comments are like, bro, is this a joke or is this real? He had so many concepts up and so many things that were going on. Even ICT traders were dogging him in the comments like, bro, you're just overdoing it. There's a lot of, there's that many concepts, okay? So you get my point. SMT divergence and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot. Titan say, yes, sir. Welcome back, Titan. Good to see you back. Right, Zaki, yeah, I totally agree. It's so overwhelming. You don't even know where to start. It can be, people say if you're new, study ICT. I always ask people, why would you say that? Do you know how difficult it is to apply ICT concepts if you don't know market structure? Like do you know, look, man, I don't want to get into this. This is not an ICT stream, so I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. Adib said, bro, after stream, can you check this in general chat? I upload my analysis. Can you check if my analysis is correct? If not, can you tell me why? And okay, Adib, I'm gonna check in a second. Yeah, that's what a breaker block is. Okay, perfect. So that was a breaker block. You also got to look for the SMT and the gap. Yeah, the guy was talking about bro. There was all these things going on. I'm just like, bro. To answer, the first guru I followed was ICT. Okay, cool. I mean, to each his own. The first guy I ever met was Adam Koo. Adam Koo was like teaching me about market structure. I was cool with that. And then I moved on to other people. But anyways, I want to check Show's thing real quick. Not Show Adib. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to make sure there's nothing sensitive in the Discord. Hopefully he just posted it. Where did you post it? Is it in general? Or no, he said he DM'd me. Did you DM me? No. I don't see it, Adib. I don't see it for whatever reason. So I don't see it. Getting sleepy watching this gold chart is moving way too slow. Yeah, it's like hit TP already, man. Hit TP already. I can't stand trades like that. This is why I'm a scalper. When I get into trades like this, or what I would do is I set my stops to break even. I walk away. I'm done. I'm done for the day. The way price is moving though, Javier, we might get a TP hit because you can see price is breaking this towards the upside. It might be a fake out, but hopefully it continues that direction. A couple pips away. We are about, this is 450. Okay, but it would be equivalent to about maybe 40 pips on another forex pair. I don't know. Long story short, we're not too far away. You should be able to hit that soon. We've already come this distance, so you should be all right. Like I said, this is where I would take my TP because at this level, I'm expecting price to start acting weird. So we'll see what happens. Right? Zaki said it's in general chat. Okay, I'm going to check. General. Okay, Adib. Oh, God, Adib. Adib, what's going on here? Is it the same chart? Oh, okay, it's the same chart. I thought there was like 15 different charts you had up on my bro. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, cool. Let's go back a little bit. All right, so your USD on the 4-hour, you're anticipating it goes down. Okay. And then you're also anticipating a buy. Okay. This is also a buy. And then, oh, I see. So you're looking at it like if it's going to sell, it's going to do that. If you're going to buy, it's going to do that. Okay, let's take a look at this for you. All right, let's save this image. We'll say Adib analysis. All right, and then we will do the one for buy as well. Okay, we'll save this as Adib buy analysis. All right, so let's take a look at Euro USD. Was it USD? Yeah, Euro USD. Euro USD, right? Yes. Yes. All right. So we'll keep this. We'll keep this in our back pocket. All right. So he's looking at it on the 4-hour. And he's saying, bro, let me just open this back up, man. I'm going to move this over here so I can take a look. That's what we're expecting to buy. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at the sell. Oops. I just saw Marcus's message. I lost massively during London session 4%, made it all back. Glory to God. What, guys? Let's give Marcus a round of applause. Some fire emojis in the chat, guys. Fire emojis in the chat for Marcus. Marcus, my brother in Christ. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations, congratulations. Where's that song? There you go. Congratulations, Marcus.
Congratulations.
Fire emojis in the chat for Marcus. Fire emojis in the chat for Marcus.
You have come this far. Nothing can stop you from going higher. Congratulations. Yeah, I celebrate you.
Congratulations, Marcus. Congratulations. Clap it up for Marcus. Marcus, we are very happy for you.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
We're happy for you, brother. Good job. Coming back from a 4% loss is some boss stuff, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff, my brother. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so let's look at Adib's trade here. Adib, I'm trying to locate where you're trying to get in. This is the only place that makes sense to me as to if price continues, let's say, towards the downside here, right? Then you might want to look for sells. And then if not, and it bounces off, let me just get rid of this. And if not, and let's say you bounce off of it instead, then you want to get into buys. Okay, so I can't tell you if it's right or wrong yet. We've already started the move towards the upside, but I can't tell you if this is going to be a full-out buy because we have this structure that price is retesting. We would essentially, if you're using the 1 hour or the 4 hour chart, don't get into any buys until you break this. Okay, and if you're trying to get into sells, you have a gap here. See what happens within this gap and then take the gap towards the downside. Because this is the 4 hour, it's going to be a very simple like setup. Right, you might want to go down to like the 1 hour, or sorry, this is the 4 hour. Sorry, so we have a gap here as well. You should probably even wait for the close, to be honest, to see what happens. You have 47 minutes. I would say wait it out and see how this gap forms. And if the gap forms properly, you can take that towards the downside. If not, and this plummets all of a sudden in the next 47 minutes and goes down, then you'll know what to do. Okay, that's the best I can give you for now because there's not much to go off of, in my opinion. There's not much. It's a 4 hour chart. You could zoom in when it gets to that level. Like if you zoom in when it breaks that level, let's say, let me just move this. This is annoying me. All right, so let's say, for example, price does this, right, and goes down. Then when it gets to this level, you can zoom into a different chart, see if you have any setup, and then take it towards the downside. So just wait for some confirmation. Based on market structure, though, let me tell you right now, based on market structure, you can go to the daily real quick. You can see here we're ranging. All right, we've been in this range for a hot minute. And price has been breaking in and out of this range. Sometimes it extends down to the lower side. Sometimes it pushes up. But you can see that price has broken recently above these highs. Okay? Now, because we're in this range, I would be very careful. I wouldn't take this as a push towards the upside or downside. I would say you're in a range, so take that with a grain of salt. However, if you go down to the 4 hour on the shorter time frame, you can see clearly that we were going up, right? Down, up, kind of a lower one here, and then we started forming bearish structure. We went up a little bit, right? Teeny bit, came down, and now we're here. This is all bearish structure. So I would say for the most part, be bearish. If you it's bearish, and if you're going to get in, wait for that close, see what happens around this area, and take it towards the downside. The only way you should start looking at buys is if price breaks this. If the 4 hour is your reference chart, don't get into anything until price breaks this level. All right? I hope that helps. That's the best I can give you for now. For now. All right, let's see what's happening on gold. So gold went up. Oh my gosh, guys. It's one of those days where, unfortunately, and what's this? GBP, JPY. Yeah, so it did not respect that gap at all. It's heading towards the one that I was looking at, which is up here. This is the one that I was really concerned about. There is this one here too. Could do it. Right? But I'm anticipating this one, man. I'm anticipating this one. If price comes into here and it wants to go back down, you can get one heck of an entry, guys. Okay? But thank you, guys. Feels even better now. Yeah, shout out to you, Marcus. You deserve it. Shows said fire. Adib said you can see which Forex pair I am on. Oh, pair I'm on by looking at the white line. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. I closed it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Unless it was not Euro USD. If that was not USD, then let me know. Adib said I have 4 different Forex pairs there. Oh, I thought they were all Euro USD. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, listen, Adib. Adib, your boy is exhausted, bro. I haven't eaten all morning. I have a lot of work to do, including a site that has to finish so that I can get this. I have a one-on-one to do with somebody, and there's people in the backlog for one-on-one calls who want one-on-one coaching. So I'm trying to get that done. That one that you originally marked out also aligns with the 4 hour standard deviation. Which one is that, K-Dot? Okay, listen, Adib, just for you, I'm going to try this one more time. Oh, I see. That's why it didn't make sense. So you had USD. Oh my gosh, Adib, bro. Man. Wait, wrong one. CHF JPY, bro. Adib. Brother. You should have said something. I mean, you did. I wasn't paying attention. I'm here like, I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't make sense. Oh, gosh. Adib, listen, hit me up on Discord after. I'll probably walk you through and like give you an analysis then. Bro, I'm tired, bro, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Okay, next time. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. The FAG. Can you check on GU? Oh my gosh, guys, listen. I gotta call it, man. I gotta get back to work. Okay. Oh, who was it that was trying to hit this the other day? Somebody was in this trade. Was it you, Show? That was aiming for here for your TP? It finally hit if that was you. So shout out to you. Guys, listen. I'm going to have to call it, right? As much as I would love to do an analysis for you guys all day, I am at the point where even without hunger, I'm used to like not eating and fasting and whatnot. That's fine. But I actually have a lot of work to do. And there's certain things that are heavily prioritized right now. I just have to get to them. Okay, guys? So if you just joined, I apologize. We started at what? Like 9:30? It's now almost 12:30. It's been 3 hours. All right, guys. So I'm going to have to call it here. With that being said, if you're new or old, join the Discord. Hit me up on Instagram. I didn't post the stories, the last one, the stories where you guys were in the chat, so I'll do that today. But join the Instagram, join the Discord. My Instagram is, I'm going to put it here real quick. My money foreign. This is my name on Instagram. All right, guys, you can join. Follow me there. And hit me up in the Discord. For those of you guys who I didn't get to do the analysis, you can hit me up. I'll do my best to respond to you. But there's also other people in there like K-Dot, Marcus, everybody's in there. They will help you if I can't. All right, guys? With that being said, it was a lovely stream. We had a great day. We were 3 for 3. And then with the trades I took live on my account, and then with the ones that we took today, I think we did 5 setups. We lost 2. we won 3. So still a pretty good day. All right. So that means out of 8 setups, we were 6 for 8. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Later, my pineapples, and later, my foreigners. See you guys later on. Peace. Ooh.